Hello. Welcome, everybody. Welcome to the stream and welcome to my first ever London's Calling stream. It's great to have you here. It's great to have everybody in the chat. Thank you for all being here. Got 7 waiting already, so that's good to see you there. Nice to see you, Gala Gabe, Nathaniel, Deppy Shep. And here we go. It's Friday. We made it to the weekend. How cool is that? And here we are. Hey, everybody. It's Friday. Welcome to the London Calling stream. Oh, yeah. Boom. And here we are. Hey, everybody. How we doing? It's Friday. Woo. Oh, yeah. It's Friday. Hey, everybody. How we doing? Woohoo. Well, what can I say? Football's not coming home. But there we go. We're over it. We don't care about that anymore anyway. That's kind of, so last week's news, it really is. That's strange. I'm looking up here. I've just spotted a massive, great, big cobweb. Blimey, I'll have to sort that out a little bit later. Hopefully it doesn't come down later. It's like something out of the inside. It's massive. Blimey, I need to get some dusting done in my studio. I really do. But anyway, how are you all doing? I mean, I don't know about you lovely lot, but I've had a stonking cool day. I've been down the beach. I really have. Honestly, I've had... It's Friday. Woohoo! And here we are. So here we are, folks. It's Friday. It is London Calling 1 blooming 100. How about that then, eh? Woo! Feels like, it's been about almost 2 years in the making. It really has. Now, the exciting thing about tonight was several exciting things about tonight, actually. One, I've got a load of peeps coming in on the panel, one of which is actually celebrating New Year's Day already, because it's that far away in the future. It really, really is. But also as well, it is, of course, London Calling 100. And I'm going to be announcing £100 giveaway, of which I will just pop up a banner in just a tick. But anyway, I want to say Happy New Year to everyone. Happy New Year to all you lovely peeps out there. I really, really do. Now, one thing I do want to say, and somebody has already given us a super chat already. It's Chris saying, Jaden, Happy New Year Chalice, £2. Now, what's going to be happening with good old Chris a little bit later is I'll pop his name up there on the London wall. And then what I'll do is I'll give him a shout out as well on Instagram in the next week or so. And if anyone's looking on Instagram or anything like that right now, you'll see that I only did one a little bit earlier on today. Great to have you here, peeps. It really, really is. I got an abundance of people on tonight. I really have. A couple are coming in, a couple are going away. The main thing is I've got you lovely peeps here tonight with me celebrating 100 episodes of London Calling. I can't even believe it. I keep saying it. It's really, really crazy. It really is. We got congrats out there from Snap Squid Bricks as well. Also as well, Chris, hold that thought because I will do a super chat vid for you in just a moment, my friend. We got Sarah Starbricks out there as well. Good to see you, Sarah. We was only talking about you last night. Hope the jet lag's not too bad for you. We've got Stud Cities as well. The cabin is shaking with the epic drum roll. Yeah, that's what happens when you've got everything connected to the desk. It rattles as well. But there we go. That's Springs fight. Oh, tension. Sounds like something out of Psycho. We've got BricksceneTV Studios out there as well. We've got Mitty Bricks, Nicoletta. Hey, obligato. Good to see you as well. We've got Miss Hamby here as well. Lovely to see you as well. Topic Bricks. Hello, mate. How cool was Tommy C. Bricks' video yesterday? Talking to Tommy C. Bricks, someone else who was in there yesterday as well was, of course, Tech Productions. He's going to be in a little bit later, folks. We got Disney 95 Mini Carty here as well. Minifig Who, good to see you. My Bricks and me, Nicole, aka Lady McBricks, she's going to be in just a moment, folks. She really will be. We've got Jake, Eric out there. Matthew builds bricks. Matthew, I'm going to be at the Blue Water Lego store tomorrow morning. Hopefully, might see you there as well. Got MNRK out there. MNRK's going to be in a mo. Lovely Loreno Fox, which I've already said hello to, but I love always saying hello to. And of course, the Minifig Who. And of course, as Sai always does, the good old StreamYard as well. Quack, as Sai would say. Anyway, time to get people in, folks. It really is. Oh, actually, I just spotted Skellig. Hello, Skellig. Good to see you, dude. It really is. Minark. He'll be up there soon, folks. Up on London Wall as well. He's always on there. Honestly, super generous. I really appreciate it. We've got Brickham's Den out there as well. He currently does feature on the London Wall. Like that. All in branding. Like a bit of that. Anyway, we've got Lorraine, Sarah Starbrick saying, Lorraine Fox O'Connor, thanks. Happy New Year. Hope you will have a nice 2022. And do you know what, folks? I hope you lovely lot have a wonderful 2022 as well. Anyway, we're going to be saying that quite a few times, I believe, tonight. Trevor Baker's out there as well. Great to see you here, Trevor. Now then, let's start bringing some peeps on, shall we? This guy, I love him to bits. I really do. I met him this year. I couldn't wait to get him on London Calling. He's been on quite a few times now. In fact, he even shares the spoils, helping me doing the Blocks magazine reviews as well. I've got my new Blocks magazine today as well, folks, which is kind of exciting. Anyway, let's get him on, shall we? He's, of course, my mate from over at the Twitchverse, Jake, a.k.a. Jake Start. Hello, mate.
Hey, how you all doing? What's up?
I'm good, my man. I'm good. How the devil are you?
I'm good, thank you very much. Did you have a good Christmas?
Dude, I had such a good Christmas. I'm on section 4 at the moment of the Millennium Falcon.
Not of some sort of legal act or anything like that, of the Millennium Falcon.
Millennium Falcon. That's all my life's about at the moment. Millennium Falcon. Do you know what? I haven't even built anything today on it. I mean, kind of busy doing a few bits and pieces, but I must admit, I am massively enjoying it. How about you? Did you have a good Christmas?
I had a wonderful Christmas. I went down to see my family for the first time in quite a while because of obviously, you know, Rona Mort, etc. Blah blah blah. Ew, gross. But yeah, it was nice. It was chill. Just spent like a week down by the seaside, just relaxing, acting all cool, and being me.
Yeah. Oh, very good. Just being you. Excellent.
Just being me.
Like, you know, going to bed at like 3 o'clock in the morning and laying into about 11 o'clock in the morning as well.
Yeah, probably something around that. Yeah, I don't know. Time's irrelevant.
I tell you, it is when you're off like this, folks. We're in this weird time, this area of time between Christmas and the New Year. It's the most bizarre time I've ever known. But it is New Year's Eve tomorrow, folks. We wake up, and if we can, we go to the Lego stores. Or the very least, most of us will be buying Lego at the turn of midnight tonight. How crazy is that? All of us, we're all going to be on their PCs going blah, 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 like this. Maybe not using the tongue thing, because that could maybe go wrong, especially if you've got
you're not going to be able to buy a lot if your computer like blows up halfway through because you've been licking it.
Indeed. Now, we got a super chat from the future from our good friend BrickScene. BrickScene, hold that thought, mate, because I will do your super chat. Thank you in just a tick. Now, where would you like to go next, my friend?
Let's go all the way to the future. Let's go future as far into the future as possible.
Oh my God, we're gonna go far away into the future. Brick Hive,
yeah.
Thank you so much, my friend. Brother from another
so
brother.
far, let's skip 2022. Let's go like 2029, like that far away.
All right, we're gonna go 2029, folks, where everyone in 2029 will be wearing Italian t-shirts, even though they might be Scottish. And even though they might be in New Zealand, it doesn't matter. We're all going to be going, blimey. Anyway, let's bring him on, shall we? I don't know why I said that, but anyway, I did. Let's bring him on, shall we? It is, of course, my mate Richard from AK BricksceneTV.
Good morning. How are you? Happy
New
Year.
Happy New Year.
We're sheltering in the bunker because the sky is literally falling down here in the future. The world is ending. Get to cover, guys.
Oh, it's gonna decimate New Zealand. It will, folks. It's gonna be at least a fiver's worth of issues out there, or anything like that. A fiver's worth of damage. There we go. Richard, how are you? Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
How have you been?
I've been very good, very good. Yeah, it's early. I'm here on time today as well.
You are. I mean, it's super early where you are, dude. And what's with the? I got to ask you very quickly. What's with the Italian T-shirt? Have you got Italian in you somewhere?
No. I just wore it to remind you guys of the better football team of 2021.
Oh, you see, as all.
You see, remember that? Remember that
game? We don't matter. It doesn't matter anymore. So much for that plot. Anyway, dude, good to see you. Where would you like to go? I've got very North England. I've got very east of England. So far east, actually, it's in Germany. Or we can go California, or we can go slightly more north and over to the right to Baltimore. Or of course you can stay in England. Go anywhere you like. Or you could even go. There's that other place out there as well. That little island called Ireland. You know that place that hasn't got any Lego stores in it.
Why would we bother? They've got no Lego stores. Why would we bother?
Gross.
He's shaking his head.
They didn't get one for Christmas either. No, let's go.
What happens when you end up on the naughty list?
Let's go to my buddy in LA.
LA? Your buddy in LA? Oh, okay. You geographically know it. Sorry, I got to ask this. Is LA in California by any chance?
I hope so.
No, good stuff. All right,
that's where I went.
I'm getting better at my geography, folks. Damn it, come on. 2022. I put it down as one of my New Year's resolutions to get better at my geography. But there we go. Apparently, Scotland's north of England. So they say. I thought you come off the edge of the world after Northampton, but I'm just saying. Anyway, so
Watford Gap is the most northern part of England, isn't it?
the North England to me is Watford. That's it. Just saying. So anyway, let's go to California, where we're literally going to go the other side of the planet now, folks. We're going to stay on the sort of slightly south side. We're going to go around the corner, keep going, and then eventually, we get to a place called ShytimeIsMyTime. And there he is.
What up, fam?
Hey, dude, how you doing? Happy New Year.
Happy New Year's. I mean, I'm not there yet.
No, that's true. No, wait, we'll be there in 4 hours, something like that.
You'll be getting it last, won't you, Shy? You'll be the last of the...
last one here to hit it. So I'll at least have a day on top of surviving in front of everybody.
Oh, that's very cool. That's very cool. Dude, lovely to see you. Nice to see your boys as well, your family. That's it. Hopefully they're not...
He's like, you heard voices, so he wanted to come in.
Yeah. Oh,
sorry.
We've got someone cool in the chat as well. We've got Livid Rodian. He says, "Hey, London Bridge Bricks. Me and my mates spoke to you on a train in London around the beginning of August. I remember one of us had a whole bunch of Speed Champion sets. You remember? I certainly do remember. You, I think there's about 3 other mates and stuff like that. We're all being good and wearing masks and stuff like that, which is very cool. We've got Emissaurus out there as well. Congratulating you on 100 London callings. Lovely to have you here, Emma. It really is. Studsidis is out there as well. And we've got Sarah Starbricks giving out lots of love to the family. Now, from Sully, California, where would you like to go? Would you like to go to England, Germany, or maybe Ireland, or maybe East Coast America?
I want to go to a place I haven't been to yet. So let's hit up Germany.
We're going to go Germany. Oh, that's it. That's it. Plenty of barracks in Germany. There really is, mate. Let's get ourselves over there. They are. English use it barracks over there all the time. And I know the Americans have got a spot over there as well because they like it because the weather's nice over there. So they say. So anyway, we're going to go somewhere, folks, where, I don't know, if you think about Feng Shui in a kind of slightly erotic way, you might find yourself in this particular place. The pennies just dropped where it was coming out. All I'll say is, folks, have a look at the furniture and see what you think of the layout. But anyway, let's bring her in, shall we?
The Feng Shui.
It's the Feng Shui. Yeah, Feng something. You know what I mean? Let's bring her in, shall we, folks? She's a beautiful lady. She's a regular streamer here on London Calling. It is, of course, Lady McBrick, a.k.a. Nicole. Hey, Nicole.
Hi. I have
how's
to
your
tell
Feng
you,
Shui?
Greg,
I don't know what's German for
it's
Feng
blooming.
Shui.
I'm telling you, it's blooming.
It's blooming. It is. It's hot. It's warm in here at the moment. It's. I'm not joking. It's nearly 20 degrees in London today. 20 degrees in December. There's insects running around and all sorts of things. There we go. Feng Shui. Oh no, she's in it again. Look, she's teasing us. Ooh, she knows how to play the game. Look at that. Look at those lovely chairs. Whatever that is in the background there, folks. We're trying to work out what it is. I think it's a giant pepperoni or something.
Of all sausages to get in a massive size, a pepperami.
And of the birthplace of like great sausages as well. You go for like the most mass produced.
Exactly. The highest quality
Pepperami
sausages,
sausage
folks.
ramen.
That's what we're all about. It really is. So, my Lady McBrick, my Liebeschon, where would you like to go? We've got Ireland, we've got America, we've got very North England. In fact, one person actually, I don't actually know where he lives. Actually, I'll have to ask him when he comes on. But I know
And
one-
somewhere.
yeah, he lives somewhere. He likes Atari apparently, as do I. So, where would you like to go next?
North England.
We're going to go North England. Right,
North.
okay. Let's bring him on, folks. He was streaming me for 5 hours earlier on this week. He's probably going to be streaming me tomorrow, by the way, folks. I'll be streaming tomorrow from 2 o'clock p.m. UK time and 9 a.m. EST USA time because I'm going to go to the Lego store tomorrow. Anyway, let's bring him on, show me. He's a case Craister, a.k.a. BrickStagePass. Hello, mate.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year, my friend. How you diddling?
I'm good, thank you. Very good.
You're looking very, very well.
I've been busy building, finishing off the AT-AT.
Ooh,
Getting some
nice.
stuff done.
Lovely stuff. Now, my friend, where would you like to go next? We have America. We have somewhere in England that likes Ataris. Or we got Ireland. Where would you like to go next?
I think I want some honey. I think I'm going to go to America.
You want some honey, so we're going to go to America. Poor old Ireland's going, what about me? He's getting all excited. He's... Anyway, so we're going to go to a place. We're going to go to a place that's full of queens and soldiers, and it's all very busy. It's all kind of so busy, it's buzzing. It really is, folks. We're going to go to my good friend, Brick Hive. Hello, mate.
Hey, cheers. Happy New Year, everybody.
We think it's Brick Hive. It's some geezer without a beard. So
I know. It's so different, but it's growing back. It's growing back. Don't worry. Next week, everything will be back to normal.
you look amazing, mate. You really do. Your skin is really great. I mean, it really
Thank
is.
you.
It
Yeah,
pays not to shave.
I do my best. I do my
It
best.
pays not to shave. You look amazing, mate. As does. Look at the gauntlet there, folks. The gauntlet is wonderful.
Oh yeah, and I got it holding one of my pens right now. I've been drawing a lot lately, so.
Mr. Artiste over there. I like it. I like your mug as well. Look at that. Is that a bit of merch, or you just hold it? Look at that.
Nah, it's just a big ass coffee mug I like to drink out of.
Yeah, look at that. Daredevil and Spider-Man next to each other. Whoa,
Yeah,
whatever
man.
next. Fantastic.
Yeah,
Look
good
at Thor's.
It's got
So
a lot of a lot of Daily Bugle-esque to it, you know.
It does. Oh, what a set. It's a set that's high on my list to get this year. Next double VIP points, folks. I will be getting it. PJ Bricks in the house. Good to see you, mate. Where should we go next then? We've got Ireland or we've got somewhere in England.
You know what? I have a package on its way to Ireland, so let's go to Ireland.
I'm going to go Ireland. Let's go to Ireland. Everyone get a pirate.
Postman, are you?
Yeah, exactly. All right, so how can I describe this person, folks? Well, I'll tell you what, if you squint your eyes really right, you think yourself, is that Boba Fett? I don't know. But otherwise, if you open your eyes wide open, you think, oh, blimey, it's that geezer who streams with Greg all the time. It is, of course, Si. Connor. How you doing, Si?
Hi, everybody. Nice to see you all. Y'all look gorgeous.
You look gorgeous as well, mate. Happy New Year to you, my friend.
Yeah, Happy New Year to you.
Happy New Year, mother flockers.
I don't know what it is. It sounds very floppy, whatever it is. So, dude, where would you? Nice wrist action. Where would you? Did you do that holding a pen? Are you holding a pen?
It's like magic.
No. Yeah, it looks like it's totally bendable.
It's like magic.
It's like magic. Right? Yeah.
Whoa!
Are you
Like
having
magic.
a moment, are you?
It's no frame rate. I love it. I love it, Si. I really do. Anyway, so where would you like to go next? The last place on the radar is some place in I'm guessing Europe. I'm going to go out there and say somewhere in the UK, probably England. So we can go there, Si, if that's all right with you.
Let's go to Reading.
Reading. Like I said, folks, some place in the UK. Let's bring him on, shall we? MNRK, my good
Hello.
friend. MNRK.
What's up, Mark?
How you doing? I thought I'd get you in. I thought I'd surprise you then and just click on you.
You certainly did.
Oh, do you know what? Having been reminded by Connor, Reading indeed. Good to have you here, dude. It really is.
It's good to be here, mate. Thank you.
And Happy New
It's all
Year to the whole
private
panel.
chat.
It really is lovely to have you all here. It really is. So I'm going to just say this once, just to get it out of the way, and try not to end the broadcast. Blimey, that was a bit. I was dicing with fire there, folks. Imagine that, going through all that and then ending it.
Show 100, everybody. Well done.
See you next time.
Laters, everyone. Bring everyone on and take it all off. One foul swoop. What there is, right? So it's. Do you know what? I'm just going to do this. Let's do that. That's easy. Everyone knows what to do now. So basically, folks, the giveaway is this. There's going to be £100 giveaway, and all you've got to do, right, is going to be split up into 3 parts: two £25 and one £50. Doesn't matter where you are in the world, as long as you've got an Amazon there, and I think they're on the moon and Mars as well, actually. And Lego are there, and they're in most places. If you're not in Ireland, then you're probably going to be Amazon.
I
anyway,
use the German Amazon.
Yeah. You can actually, can't you? You can.
Yeah.
But
there's no Amazon in Ireland.
There's no Amazon in Ireland. What have you got in Ireland?
We used
all of their headquarters for tax reasons.
We've only got tax headquarters.
Because of all the restrictions in Scotland, they're all coming down. They're all going to Newcastle and North England, aren't they, Craig? We're being invaded by the Scots. We really are.
It's a summer holiday in Newcastle, isn't it?
It is, yeah. They'll be taking their shirts off and everything and sunbathing. they'll go back to Scotland with sunburn, they will. So anyway, you took the words out of my mouth, Si. Now, what I will say is this, folks. So all you got to do, right, it's very easy. Like, comment, and subscribe. Do you remember when we used to say that years ago, Brick Hive? And that's all you got to do. And you got to just say something, preferably something nice, in the comments of this video. And then next week, next Friday, for London Calling 101, we'll do the draw then at 8:30 UK time. That is, of course, 3:30 EST USA time. And that's how it goes, folks. It's as easy as that. And if you happen to be under the age of 16, right, do get your parental peeps to actually give you the okay to enter, because I'm probably going to need your email address. I'm probably going to need your home address. Because I remember, Brick Hive, you did a giveaway once, and you needed to get all those details, didn't you, of people?
Yeah, and I mean, unfortunately, if it's something you couldn't provide, I had to disqualify you, because I can't just magically teleport it to wherever you're at without knowing where you're at.
Exactly, and I certainly can't do it, folks. I've got the worst geography going. Believe me. If you want half a chance of actually receiving it, send me the details, for the love of God. We've got Fooling with Bricks, the lovely Barry, saying Happy New Year and congrats on London Calling 100. Thank you for having me on as a guest and opening me up to a wonderful community. Big love to you all. Good luck in 2022. Watcha.
We sent that in October.
Exactly. Yeah.
Barry's great.
They probably sent me as a check. Do you remember checks, anyone? It probably would be out of date by the time I get it. I just want to say thank you as well to we've got BrickStage Studios out there as well. Congratulations on 100, Greg. Here's to another 100. Yeah, can you imagine 200? Anyway, two and a bit years from now, folks. I'll probably be nearly 50 by then. But anyway, this is for the lovely peeps that have been so kind tonight and donated. So anyway, starting with you lovely lot out there. Brickso, this is for you.
Oh my God, is this my acceptance to Hogwarts?
Fantastic. Brick Hive, this is for you.
Easy, miss. I've got you.
You've got me? Who's got you? I just cannot believe it. He got her.
He got her.
I love that, because I just picture me and you, Greg, and you're just like, don't worry, I got you, Brick Hive.
I got you. Yeah, I got you. Who the hell's got you? That'd be a rank from hell, that would be, wouldn't it? I love that.
He got you, though. He got you.
Can't fly.
I thought he had me.
Yeah, only people in England can fly. That's a regional thing. There we go. Anyway, this is Brick Hive. This is for you.
It's right here, Ray. It's looking at me.
He's an ugly little spud, isn't he?
I think he can hear you, Ray.
Oh my god!
It's
Sorry? Yeah. I wasn't sure how to finish it, so I kind of finished it on that. Now then, who was the very, very first one? Blimey, loads of you are giving them out to me. Oh, you lovely lot are lovely. BrickScene, my good mate BrickScene. Honestly, dude, you have a super channel. Do you know what, folks? As well, I've got to say this. Everybody here is top notch, right? Even my good mate Jake over here. And you find him on Twitch, you really will. And you'll find everyone's details down in the description below. Now then, my good friend BrickScene, this is for you, Mr. AT-AT.
Detach cable. Cable detached.
You're rubbing it in because I'm probably the only person on the channel that doesn't have the AT-AT.
No, I haven't got it.
I'm in good company then. Okay, so
I've got enough.
No, I've got it. Let me get it. No.
I'm gonna get it eventually.
Yeah, me too. But
Eventually,
I don't know. Maybe tomorrow.
Oh, there we go.
There we go. Look at that. Look, and doesn't even require any screws for his legs. Look, there we go. There we go.
I think I've got a variant. Is that the same thing?
Yeah, there we go.
Is that a misprint?
That's the Endor edition
It's a
of it.
misprint.
Yeah, Endor. Look at his eyes.
It's the chase version.
Yeah,
The
that's what
variant.
Brick Hive's eyes go like when he
Chase
sees the
version.
regional set that's gone out. Like, what?
Bring in the pops in here.
I love it. We've got Trevor Baker out there as well. £4.40. Oh, he's got one as well. He's got the microphone.
This is literally the only AT-AT that I have.
He's a good one though, isn't he? He's a good one.
Cute.
He's
I
well
love the
cute.
feet. The feet are great on that one.
They are, and the driver is phenomenally good. Or the pilot. Sorry, I couldn't mean the driver. I make it sound like he's driving a Tesla. It's a bloody AT-AT. Look at it. That's good, isn't it? You could do an army of those. That'd be good fun, I reckon.
Right?
Honestly, dude, that would be amazing. Trevor Baker. I'll tell you what I'm going to do. Trevor, 2 humble bricks and Leicester. Thank you so much, my friend. I'll do a couple of. Hold those thoughts there, my friends. I will do some more super chats a little bit later. You know how to enter now into the competition. Do yourselves a favor. Just pop yourself something down there. Just make sure you subscribe, comment, and show us some love. I'll be doing you lovely lot a super chat a little bit later. So anyway, the thing I always have to ask people, especially Jake before he goes, Jake, what have you been up to this week, and what's coming into in 2022 from you?
What have I been up to? I've been up to absolutely nothing. I've just been living my life up on the seaside, doing nothing at all in the last sort of week and a bit. That's been pretty good. And what's coming up for me in 2022? I don't do New Year's resolutions. I do sort of like yearly themes sort of thing, sort of a general thing you sort of work towards as a thing in like business and personal and blah blah blah. So this year is the year of me. Lots of upping games in different ways. For you got to be a little bit selfish sometimes, but in a positive way. And this year's the year of me.
The year of Jake Studs, eh? I love that.
That's it. The year of Jake Studs. Studsy Wudsy's year. That's what it's going to be called.
Studsy Wudsy. I like that. Sounds like a good name for a stream. That Studsy Wudsy.
Sounds like a telethon title.
Well, yeah, a little bit.
Do they still have telephones?
We'll have one for Jake.
Yeah, we'll have one for Jake. Yeah,
it's needed.
Yeah. And Jake, what about GSD? Is that going to be pushing any more boundaries out there?
That's one of the things I'm going to be ramping up this year. More designs coming out. Hopefully, working with a couple new artists. Hopefully, working with a couple of friends to maybe send out some cool swag in returns of a hey, how about check out this sort of thing. So keep your eyes out across all social media of all people like these, because they're all pretty rad people who seem to get stuff done.
We do get stuff done. I'll be interested in some of that GSD stuff, mate. So let me know what you're up to.
Hint.
Sorry, was that not subtle enough? I'm not one to beat around the bush. So Anyway, on that note, Jake Studs, thank you for coming on. I wish you.
Sorry, I have to go. But Greg just takes so long doing his intros. You know, I should have really joined maybe about 3 hours ago.
That's why I got you on first. I was like, at least show your face. You know, he's on there. But anyway, I think we've plugged you enough. It's lovely to see you. You're a beautiful man. He's a good looker. Any folks, he's a good looker.
I'm all right.
Yeah, you better not put a beard on that face.
Yeah,
I wish I could. Even Sharpie runs off. That's the problem.
He's got skin like a baby's bum. He has. Anyway, on that note, it's soft and squidgy, as they say, Jake.
Happy New Year!
Hi, Jake.
Hi, guys. Thank you.
Hi, Jake.
Anyway, let's I might as well go and speak to my Italian friend over here. Yeah, that's it. Him, yeah, the one wearing the Italian t-shirt from Puma. Dude, have you had a good week?
Have I had a good week? Yeah, it's not been too bad, mate. It's not been too bad.
Yeah.
Christmas was good. It was, nice and relaxed. It's getting pretty hot here, so it's been a case of staying out of the sun, to be honest. But
staying out of the sun. I mean, it's like spring where you are.
No, it's
full on summer.
It's burn your skin in 5 minutes
Is
type
it?
sun here. Yeah, man, we've got pretty bad sun here. Eh? You get burnt pretty quick. So,
dude, I never realised it was already super hot where you are.
Yeah, bro, we got a massive hole in our ozone layer as well, so it
Have
absolutely
you?
killed you. Yeah. It's just serious, man. It's heavy. Yeah,
I didn't realise that.
it's not that bad at the moment. It's 21 at the moment. A little bit overcast.
That's it. Show us the sun, just so it's clear. We've got sun in 2022.
I don't know if I can.
Please.
No, the camera's mounted. I can't.
Oh, okay. All right.
I can show you that it's light.
Well, that's all right. Yeah, I mean, you can see the light coming through.
It's light. It's daylight.
Oh yeah, of course. He must have a few quid. He's got lined curtains. Very nice. Keep the drafts out. They do, folks.
To keep the sun out.
That's it. Keep the sun out. Exactly. Yeah. He's got tin foil all around his house. It reflects it all back to the sun.
That's
Australia.
that's just to keep the aliens away.
Indeed. Oh, the aliens. We get aliens in 2022.
Matching my hat.
Exactly.
The
Yeah, I like
tinfoil.
that. Is that one of those? What would you call that hat? What's that symbol for? That's the imperial thing, isn't it?
No, it's the Republic one, according to the.
See, gotta get that one in there. Get in there. I put that
Never
video
let
down a
that
bit
go,
sharpish.
That was the best comment.
It was. Did you see that on Tommy C. Bricks when he mentioned it, and then you had Ryan. He
Ryan
dropped the
dropping it.
bomb, right? I thought that was funny, man. That was funny
That's perfect timing.
Funny as flames, as they say. All right, cool stuff. So, Mr. Talking of hats, Mr. 1914 over there. How's your week been, my friend?
It has been super relaxing. Like, this is by far the least stressed out holiday that I've ever had in my entire life. Because during the past when I get out of high school, 20 years, 18 years of my life, I've been working during the holidays, working during New Year's. I've never really had any time to kind of just sit and relax. So this was my first and last year I had COVID. That doesn't really count. But this year was my first time to really enjoy the moment. So it was a good a good week so far.
That's good. That's good. Well, what Lego stuff have you been in? Because this year has been the year of Falcons, as far as I'm concerned. There's me with Millennium Falcon, and there's Cy O'Connor, who basically got about 20 Falcons, and he only bought 25 CMFs in the Marvel series, 20 of which were the Falcons himself. And he can't even say the word because he swears. There we go. There he is.
One of 20, I think.
One of 20, yeah, 20 out of 20, 25, and then of course there's you that are collecting the Black Falcons as well. How's that army building going?
Well, I've surpassed my goal of getting 501 of them this year, and I'm at 601 right now. I do have 100 about to be on the way because I promised myself not to buy any Lego till the end of the year. So as soon as midnight happens, I'm going to hit that order for another 100 more. And then, the goal for the next year is to hit 1,000.
Jeez, the wife must be proud.
1,000.
Oh no, she is not happy. Not happy at all.
I'm gonna buy 100 more.
It's just buying 100 of them is just like it's like buying a Libra.
Blimey. I mean, what are you going to do with them all? I mean, there's armying up and there's armying up. I mean, what are you going to do? You know, take over a country with them or something?
Well,
some Lego
I am showcasing them at a convention next Saturday. It's a private one because Bricks
So
LA.
there, you have a legitimate reason then.
So I'm going to showcase them off, and this time I'm actually going to battle with a friend of mine. He's using Nexo Knights, and I'm using Black Falcon. So it's more like magic versus not magic. So it's kind of even. So I think I'm gonna showcase them every year, that's for sure, and do something different every single time. So I'm gonna get my money's worth out of them. Right now they're all in a box. Very time consuming.
That's cool. Have you got any particular favorite one in there? Because I heard through a Dicky Bird that somehow Tech made it into the army.
Tech is now in my army. He's in charge of my garrison knights, the ones that we leave behind to protect the castles.
That's
so
dangerous.
It's very
What's that?
Demote them sanitation, man.
Yeah. I was going to say, it's got to be some sort of vegan squad, isn't it? Is it a squad of vegans or something?
He wouldn't have the energy to.
Don't put them on the front line. The war will be lost straight away.
That's why he's in the rear with the gear. He has to prove himself.
In the rear with the gear. I like that.
But yeah, he's now part of the army with Sans and Claire.
So how did you get into your army then? If you don't
I was going to say, how do we sign up?
How do I sign? I don't know. People just giving me stuff. I've been assigning the roles.
Just check your drinks. Make sure you haven't put a coin in it or something.
Yeah.
I love
Send me a sig fig with your, with armor, and then I'll give you a role. It might not be something you like, but you'll have a job.
Well, at least just
you need a
jester,
don't you? You gotta have a jester.
I don't have a jester yet. No.
Yeah,
I do,
Greg,
but
that's all got you
jester's
all
only
over it.
red.
I'm your man.
Yeah, right?
I'm your man. I'll make the other side, the enemy. I'll make him laugh. I will tell him a few dad jokes, and then you can kind of take them unawares. I just want to say thank you as well to Minifig Who, saying congrats again on LC 100 and helping to bring us together every week for a great few hours of Lego and banter. Cheers, my man. I really appreciate that. Hold that thought as well, because I've completely run out of Lego super chats, folks, but I'll do a band of them a little bit later, including Barry's, Lester's, Trevor's, and 2 humble Brickses as well. Okay, so great stuff. We're going Falcon crazy today and this year. We really are. Now, someone who's a beautiful man, and Lego drives in something crazy nuts like you wouldn't believe. It's my good mate Hive. It really is. I'm surprised he hasn't had a heart attack this year. There's been so much regional stuff going on. How are you doing, Hive? And how's your missus coping with you not having the beard anymore?
She's dealing with it. I mean, it's not really anything else she's gonna do. I mean, except for, I guess, give me a fake beard to put on my face. But I'm doing much better. Slowly going into this big transitional phase.
A transitional phase. That sounds quite deep. Is that a life thing?
Yeah. Like a lot of life changes going on.
Oh, okay, good man.
Yeah.
Well, I look forward to seeing how that unfolds and develops. That is. It's interesting. Oh, it's intriguing me now. I want to ask him, but I can't. So okay, cool. But anyway, on the whole, you're in a good place, yeah?
Oh, definitely. And the life change thing, it's just I got a new job, so.
Oh, that's always great. Well done. When did you start it? When did you start it? What?
I start next week. So I got, it's crazy because I took a week off between my last job and then my new job. So I was like, to give me some time to just decompress and rest. And, I was trying to work on the channel some more and kind of fine tune some stuff. And I didn't get really hardly anything accomplished that I wanted to get done. And I remember it felt like literally yesterday I was telling Mrs. Hive about how I was like, I'm going to map out like a plan for the week and stuff that I want to do and take care of. And now it's Friday.
You're there. You're there now.
Yeah.
And it's quite cool. Isn't it? Everyone, do you know what? This is one of my favorite times of the year to stream. I mean, he says I've been doing it for years, folks. I've been doing it for a few years, that's all, or 2 and a bit years. I mean, me and Hive have already got. Was it May the 7th next year? Isn't it? Like literally, we'll be in like literally hours of time. We'll be able to say, May the 7th. Tune in. Super transatlantic live stream, double bill. We're building something big, and it'll be our 3-year anniversary, won't it?
I want to say it's 3 because we were definitely in it at least I want to say a solid year before all
we did anniversary one. That was 1 year. Then last year, or this year's 2 years. So next year will be 3 years.
Yeah, you guys started just before me, so it will be 3 years for sure.
Yeah, because I want to say like it was 1 year after we started, pretty much almost 1 year roughly, that all this stuff happened. You know what I mean? And the world changed and everything. But it's 3 years.
Yeah,
it's weird. I can't figure out if it seems like it's been longer or shorter.
3 years, we're still smiling. We're not bitter and twisted. What can I say? Or aren't we?
Not divorced yet.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. God, yeah, it's crazy, isn't it? So, okay, so moving on then. Someone who's far from being bitter and twisted is my good friend Craigster. Craigster, how's your time off been? Because everyone seems really happy and perky because they ain't had to work, which has been lovely.
Awesome having time off work. Not done anything. Had a nice chilled out, relaxed. Eaten too much as you always do.
Yep.
Managed to finish the AT-AT.
Oh, let's have a look. There we go.
Swing you around.
Oh, look at that. Ooh. Look at that. Tech, that's what a finished AT-AT looks like. Amazing. Look at that. Look, you can even put your letters in it.
See your letters.
Send letters.
Put your letters.
Your letters.
Yeah. It could be like an outdoor letterbox.
Is it worth money? Is the next question everyone asks, and I was so skeptical. I think even at full price, I'd say get it.
Really? Oh my God, he's completely changed his mind. He's like, it's gone from, because a week before it came out, he was like, no, I ain't gonna get it. Man, too expensive. I ain't gonna get it. Anyway, so the day came out and you could buy it, and he contacted me. He goes, oh, I've only gone and bought it, haven't I? So he bought it, and then he left it behind his. He's got, believe it or not, he hasn't got a shower in his in there, but he has got a shower, kind of a shower. What would you call that?
It's just a thick thermal curtain. It's not like a shower curtain.
Oh, it's not a shower curtain. Blimey,
no.
That's a funny old design.
It's trendy.
Is it? Okay, I'll take your word for it. And back to Feng Shui again, folks. So you got it, and then it just sat there for a long while. Was you trying to sort of take it in that you'd actually bought it? Was that?
Nah, I was saving it for Christmas.
Oh, saving it for Christmas. There we go. So big old set to put in your stocking, isn't it, mate? That's for sure.
Yeah, it fits in my stockings, I'll tell you.
Oh, yeah, baby. I like it. So anyway,
what I would say is the build is very frustrating, but also very rewarding as well. But then when you finished it, you just think, wow. So yeah, if you're on the fence and you've got the money, get it. That's what I'd say.
Yeah. 100%, I'm going to get it, but I'm going to get it when I've got a few £100 of VIP points and on an AFOL day. I really am. I'm not going to buy it £700 cold. I'm not. I'm going to have Tech on a little bit later, folks. He didn't buy one. He didn't buy two. He built 3 of them. Anyway, so we'll find out a little bit more about how that a little bit later. Now, Lady McBrick.
Yes.
How the devil...
So schnell. Auf Wiedersehen.
How's your week been?
It's amazing. I can't believe that I was almost 3 weeks off work, and on Monday I'm back at the office.
Monday.
Unbelievable.
We don't go back till Tuesday because it's a Saturday for us, New Year's Day. They kind of give it to us on the Monday, so I don't go back on, not back to work till Tuesday, which is lovely.
Yeah,
really
so
is.
lucky. That doesn't apply in Germany. They tell us, okay, bad luck.
Oh, that's it. Well, you guys, thank you, Ninja, and thank you, Zan, as well. So yeah, no, pretty cool. So you got to go back on Monday. So you just kind of getting the last basically everything that you wanted to get done before Christmas or around the Christmas period that you had off, you're going to do in like the next 24 hours or so, I guess.
Right. You know me so well.
Yeah, I know. What can I say? What can I say? So, Cy O'Connor, the beautiful Cy O'Connor. How are you doing, my friend? Have you had a good week? Are you maybe going out tomorrow to get anything?
Yeah. Well, the plan was I did have a good week. I have a great week with you streaming, and so the plan was my plan in my head was before I told Lorraine was to be there at 9 o'clock at Smith's, and when I told Lorraine, she was like, "Okay, well, I'm drinking tonight, so I'll probably be in bed. So I wanted to stay in bed till Big 10." I was like, "Oh no!" So I told her, "Yeah, we'll do that," because she's been working in retail really hard and did a great job over Christmas, making all of us very happy. So she said that we can go there for 9 o'clock. So we'll be there at the door at 9 o'clock. I'm going to hopefully remember to do a vlog about it and not just go in all excited going, "Oh my God, look at this. Oh my God, look at that." And come home and go, damn it, I forgot to record it all. So yeah, I'm looking to get some of those city sets because they look awesome. And city, and what was the other one that I had my eye on? So the Marvel sets as well.
Oh yeah, any particular Marvel one is it you're after doing?
I can't remember what's coming out tomorrow and what's coming out in March, so I'll have to wait and see if anything is coming out tomorrow. Marvel-wise.
But Sai, you are not getting the lantern, the monkey kid set.
Well, no, they're only I can only get them in a Lego store.
Well, do you know what, Si? Actually, I contacted Lego today. They're not going to be selling them in the stores. They're going to be selling them only online only, apparently.
What?
Wow.
Yes,
the new Monkey Kid stuff.
The new Monkey Kid stuff. Yeah, I mean that might only apply to UK, and also as well, folks. Hot off the press, this news is, in fact, so hot off the press because I contacted Lego this morning. They told me this. There's only 3 stores up north. Apparently, Sheffield, Liverpool, and Leeds. I think they said are the only stores in the whole of the United Kingdom that actually have the new CMF series.
What?
Yeah, I said that as well. I said, how ghastly was my reply to the guy that I spoke to.
And he also confirmed that 2022 is not going to bring a Lego store to Ireland, unfortunately.
Yeah, probably
off the press. He called them this morning.
What can I say? But there is one.
I'm gonna write a letter to Lego about that.
Yeah.
Make a
I
video.
really feel like they're being disfranchised out there.
That's it. Write to your senator. Right to your senator, mate.
Unfortunately, I don't think they're going to listen.
They might.
They just haven't. They haven't yet. So.
Oh well. keep fighting, mate. Keep fighting. Now, my good friend Mark, aka MNRK.
Hello.
This is your first year being a kind of a YouTuber, a Twitcher, and all that jazz. How have you found it? And are you still going to be continuing it into the new year?
I've loved it. I really have enjoyed it. Of course, you get the initial nervousness about starting it, but I just went for it, and yeah, I love it, and absolutely going to continue it, both on Twitch and YouTube for the time being. Definitely between the two.
Awesome, man. And so you're going to be doing videos on YouTube and then doing the live streams on Twitch and stuff like that.
Yeah, and the occasional live stream on YouTube as well. But for the moment, I tend to keep the videos on YouTube and the streaming on Twitch. I've got some amazing people on both platforms. So yeah, I don't just do Lego on Twitch. I also stream Animal Crossing as well, which has brought a lot of people to my channel, which has been amazing. But yeah, YouTube is predominantly Lego because Lego is one of my big passions now.
Yeah, well, Twitch's gamers, you know, they're like magnets on Twitch. They really are. They're nuts for it. They love it.
Yeah, I mean, absolutely, it's a good platform.
Yeah, it is a good platform for that. 100%. I mean, it's a good platform for Lego. It really is.
Absolutely.
But yeah, no, I cool, man. Well, we love you being here. We got Zan as well, and you know we've got new peeps out there as well that are going to be in. You know, hopefully, I mean, this time next year you'll be like a year or so into it all, and we'll be talking to new people hopefully out there. You know, new blood and stuff like that, which it just organically happens. It really does. What do you
It's
think about that,
amazing.
Shy Time? Because you guys are always looking to see who's out and about there and stuff like that. What do you think of Lego YouTubers in 2022? Can you see is there any trends or anything like that that's going to maybe happen?
I am unsure just because of how our society is kind of projecting our future right now. What I was really concerned about was the drop of YouTubers this past year, like all the ones we started to get to know in the beginning. And I'm happy to see a lot continue to go through it as they go back into work and into their life. So as far as 2022, yeah, I'm optimistic. I hope so. I hope to see some new people. Like I've been trying to tell a lot of people to get on YouTube that are on the Instagrams. But what I do like to see that we kind of all kind of started to see at the end of last year is the merge between the Instagram and YouTube communities. So I think we're going to see a little bit more of that going into 2022, is pulling people in from the Instagram into the YouTube, like making videos, and vice versa. You see us already kind of making a lot on Instagram as far as like reels and videos. The streaming, I mean, I know it's only 4 people at a time, but the streaming on Instagram, on all that type of stuff. So I feel like in 2022, we're going to literally find a hardcore mesh into that, since it's kind of where it's trending this past year, couple months.
I agree, actually. Barry, who's out there tonight, bless him, he's he kind of wanted to cut his teeth doing live streams and stuff like that, because I always think, I mean, there is a big difference between live streaming and doing videos. There really is. And some people it will not suit them doing live streams. And some people just kind of take to it and they're fine. And it's better than doing videos in some respects, and it's just fun. I'm kind of like I'm kind of sitting in the middle of the two. I'm an okay videoer and I'm okay doing live streams. So, so I'm a bit of an all rounder. And he in both of them, as we'd probably say, Mark, if you
the American.
Yeah, look him up, folks. He's a cricketer. When England used to actually win games against Australia, that is. And I've done a few streams on Instagram this year. I said if I go to the Lego store, I do a live stream if I'm allowed to do it, and it's just more instant. I like that instantaneousness. I get the word out. Instantaneousness of it, of doing it, because it's there. You do it. You take a picture. All that. I think Instagram is a really good place. It's like a one-stop shop. You can do reels. You can do stories, you can do a post, and you can do a live stream on it. And people like Nicole, I mean, you've been doing it for a while now. You've been doing all different kind of formats as well with that.
Right.
But I have to say, I would like to see you in a slightly longer format, in doing maybe Twitch or YouTube, but still mix it up. I still think that's the thing.
Right.
Platforms are merging now. I really think that they are. I even mentioned it on my video on Tommy C. Bricks' one, because there is a convergence of it all. And places like Twitch, places like Instagram are a real alternative platform to do your stuff. It really is as easy as that. Lady McBrick, do you think you'll ever diversify and maybe go tweak it a bit and do a bit more Twitch or YouTube?
Definitely. That's my. I only have one resolution for 2022, and that's that by the end of 2022, preferably by the end of January 2022, I will be live streaming via Twitch. I always will keep Instagram, but only for the folks that I already hang out with my good friends. And my current plan is to keep these two platforms apart. I'm not really sure how it works out, because I hadn't seen the merge yet. But if it merges, even better.
Yeah, I mean, it's not a merge. It's just, I mean, like for example, for me, if I'm doing something on, I don't know, Instagram, or I do something on Twitter, I kind of do it in such a way that the direction goes towards YouTube. Now, talking of direction, right? The electric desk is going down.
Hello.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
Hello.
Hello.
Welcome to 2022.
Like, you go. You guys are not even dressed yet. Look at the state of you.
They look cool though.
Yeah, they do look cool. They do look cool.
Yeah.
They're coming in here eyeing up what they can take out to play with. That's what they're doing.
I've got to ask. Hey, you have put your trousers on there, haven't you?
Me?
Yeah. There we go.
Yes.
He's got it. Top man. Oh. So what?
They've already got half my sets out on the table, so I don't know why they're coming in here pestering me.
He looks like he's eyeing up some Lego sets over there. She's going, I want that one, Dad.
The one you've put up high that you don't want me to have.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh, it's so cute.
Turn around, march.
He's like,
march. On you go.
Cool.
Put my
Wait
desk
till
back
he
up
turns
now.
his back. Oh, there he goes. Look. Oh, there you go. That's coming up. It's quiet, that desk, isn't it? Or are you muted?
No. It's whisper quiet, mate. That's why I got the 125 kg version, because it's.
Oh, there we go. I'll just get an old cranky one. I will. There we go. Anyway, so someone who gets a bit cranky from time to time, especially this year, is my good friend BrickHive. He's trying not to laugh. I see the little side.
I was looking at Craigster too. I was like, I was going to be one of those.
I'm not as bad as him.
No, he's too lazy to get. Craigster's like, I can't be bothered to get cranky.
Yeah.
So BrickHive, what about you in 2022,
Yes,
mate? What do you see any trends or anything in particular, or what do you think you might do in 2022?
Really, 2022. I think honestly, with as big as this room is and everything, that's what's going to fill up most of the year. Is just slowly building the city and everything back up, and finish decorating things and just. I think define like putting more definition and everything into like the stop motion studio and just a lot of that type of stuff, especially with the city, because like for instance, Mrs. Hive asked me, she's like, "Yeah, you're gonna build your corner garage that you got for Christmas," and I was like, "Nah." I was like, "That's gonna be a while," because because I have to go through so many things before I even get to building the city. And then even when I build the city, I'm going to have everything on Mills plates and stuff like that. So each part is going to just take a long time. So, I mean, and it's a good thing. It's good that to take up a long time to give you something to do in between everything else. But yeah, like I said, and there's so many other big life changes going on. Not just that we bought the house, and it's like I said, I got a new job, so that's going to take off a tremendous amount of stress off my plate. And time, so I can focus more back into the channel again. So 2021 was a weird year for me because it was like split down the middle. Like half of it, like the Lego side, us, the community, Brick Fair, just getting sets, like all that, man, was like one of the most wonderful years I've ever had in my life, right? But then on the other half, like with my job and all this stuff, like it was almost literally the worst year I've ever had in my life. So it was a very weird roller coaster of emotions throughout the year. So now it's literally a new year and a brand new start. So
you get to start afresh, which is great. Which is what
exactly. Yeah. So I'm super, super excited. I'm just still kind of like in shock. I haven't quite, I guess, recovered from it. Like I don't have this stress anymore.
It feels good, doesn't it?
It does. It's just again. It's taking a little getting used to. Like I keep expecting, like every time my phone rings, like I keep expecting it to be work.
I so get it,
dude.
Yeah,
that was me. Like
I did exactly what you two did a couple of years back, and made that decision to go. You know what? It's about me. It's about.
And
me.
I've been trying to make a video about this, but it's a difficult video to make because it kind of intertwines a lot of my own personal feelings, not my opinions about stuff, but my own feelings and like how my mental health and how that's been over the last year. But the reason also I want to talk about it is because, dude, people like destroy themselves just to work and to make sure that they can I'm not talking about like you make enough money, you can buy Lego and stuff. I'm talking about just like you're just struggling even just to pay bills, and you're stressed out and you're living paycheck to paycheck, or you know what I mean, you have a family to take care of, or health, or there's so many different things that can like really hurt you. And I think just a lot of people are living like that, and it's difficult. You know, so I've been wanting to talk about it. I don't know how to like articulate it the right way.
Just look at the camera and hit record. That's
Yeah.
it. And then figure it out in post.
Yeah,
Just like the best way to do it. If you have something that's the one thing that's good about having a passion or a fire for a specific topic in a video. It's better to just hit record and just go and see where it goes, as opposed to scripting it out. Because when you script it out, it doesn't feel as genuine sometimes, and you might miss a lot of things as opposed to what's in your heart. So that sounds like it's very important to you. So like, I would just sit in front of the camera, brother, and just like hit record and then worry about it in post and putting it together.
Edit out the bits you don't want to get out there. Yeah.
Well, and some people have asked me that are close and you know, I guess talk to me on more of a personal level a lot. Have asked me like about me, you know, if things have been okay. Because I mean, you can seem very happy about stuff, but if you're like inside, if you're not happy, you know what I mean, it is eventually start to seep through the cracks, and people will notice that. You know what I mean? So people have reached out to me about it. So that's another reason why I was thinking about making a video, just kind of like acknowledge, you know, some of the stuff people asked about. So. But yeah, man, I'm happy. You know, new year. It's time.
You feel good when you put your notice in and said like,
oh man, yeah. And you know, so many people that again have known me, you know me a little more personally and stuff like that. They ask like, you know, did you take a shit on your boss's desk and blah, blah, blah. I was like, no. I was like, I don't hate, you know, but like it wasn't like that. It was just so stressful and demanding. It was unlike anything I've ever dealt with, and plus. There were a lot of factors involved that made it more difficult than it should have been. But yeah, I'm just a lot happier now, and it's just taken a little while to realize like, hey, I'm free.
Well, do you know what? Like the thing is with life is when you're in your 20s, especially, well, when you're in your teens, it's all about you have your dreams. When you're in your early 20s, you still have those dreams, but you're trying to formulate yourself in such a way and position yourself in such a way that in your 30s you can fulfill your potential. And when you hit your 40s, generally speaking, you know, you start getting the trappings of middle-aged life kind of creeping in and stuff like that, and you really kind of learn more about yourself, life, people, who you want to be with, who you can't be bothered with. You kind of grow into your own skin, if you like, and that's a bit like life. But there's always that carrot. Everyone's always, a lot of people want to drive, an expensive golf car or Volkswagen or maybe even a Tesla or something like that. And you know what? It isn't all about that. It really isn't. This cabin could have been a really nice car, but I knew I was going to get more fun out of having this than having, 4 wheels that would look really good, sat on my drive, not doing very much because I live in London. We've got a pretty good transport system. So what was the point? So, and it's all about knowing what's good for you. And more importantly, what's good for your family and that small peripheral circle that's just around them. Because the people that are, like you guys are all my friends, right? Or certainly I regard you as my friends, but also family as well. And I'm sure ShyTime can relate to that massively. And this is why I chose to do London Calling every Friday, like non-stop for like nigh on 2 years, because this is what I want to do. This is what makes me happy. And you guys and girls are who I want to be hanging around with. And it's as easy as that. It really is.
Well put. Well put, man.
Yeah, definitely.
Cheers. Happy New Year, everyone. That's about as deep and meaningful as I'm ever going to get. Craig, over to you. Say something funny.
I'm not going to say anything funny. I am going to say, just to Brick Hive, the way, if you want my advice on how to do it how you just did it, mate, to the rest of us, because that was right from where it needed to come from. It was real, and it made sense what you said. So if you're struggling, I would just do what Shy says.
I'll download this and send it to you, Hive.
Yeah. Well, the great thing is like I all the stuff that I'm talking about is what I've gone through over the last year. So what I did was wrong. You know what I mean? Like I should have like reached out sooner to people. I mean, even you guys, and really tried to talk to some people about it, even if I didn't want to see like a professional or something. But now it's like I feel a little bit better talking about it because I'm through it. And I'm now it's like, I'm going to be a lot better. You know what I mean? So I just think about other people dealing with a lot of stuff as well. I mean, and even like spreading yourself too thin, you know, where if you've got a family or if you've got a channel or whatever it is, you know what I mean? And you're trying to appease, you know, so many people, you've got to think about yourself as well, you know, because if you start to break down, you know what I mean, you're not going to be any good to your family or your friends or anybody, you know what I mean? So anyways, but that's a whole nother thing.
Yeah, but honestly, man, it comes from the heart. You just this is almost like every Friday. It's like a therapy thing. Whenever we do live streams, it's like a therapy thing. It's like being in a pub.
I will say, Greg, all of our community. I mean, you know, all of us, like it has helped me. You know what I mean? Get through everything over the past year as well. You know what I mean? So it's important. It's important. Our community is much drama as we can have sometimes amongst different areas and things. You know what I mean? Like it's so important. I feel like
that is family though. That's what it's all about, isn't it? It's all about dramas. It isn't always still waters. Underneath the water, you know, there's always those little ripples of
right.
going on. It really is. And sometimes those ripples can be kind of, you know, a bit too much, and sometimes you need them. You know, as much as I try not to get too anxious about stuff and things like that myself, I do need a bit of anxiety to get me out of bed in the morning and things like that. And it's true. It's true. We all need goals.
There's good anxiety and there's bad anxiety, isn't there?
Yeah, no, definitely.
Yeah, that is very true.
To share that type of stuff because it shows that you're human and it shows authenticity and you're not being fake. And like when I look at like really, really, really big, huge like YouTubers that are like outside our little pool of a community, like I'm talking about outside of Lego, like the ones who fail are the ones who don't show that. Like they project something that is entirely not 100% real, and when they're found out about something negative, they hide it, and then their audience falls. So one of the good things about this space is that we can be who you are and you can show how you feel, and you might get flack from some of it, but all in all, no one really like will hold that to you. So it shows that you're like that type of like what you're going through. Like a lot of us have placed something out there that we're like where we're going through stuff and put it out there, and it's sometimes good, although we're not you know, like a shrink or anything, just saying it out loud, like breathing as you're talking, like it goes back and getting positive feedback. It's an all-in-one community that kind of it does what real friends should be doing. You know what I mean?
Well, so, plus, I you know, honestly, I feel like we're all entertainers. You know what I mean? You know, we can say content creators, YouTubers, whatever, but I mean, but we entertain people. It might be through maybe comedy, funny, might be through discussion. It might be through just videos, whatever. You know, there's all kinds of different ways we entertain people. But I feel that we do a service to each other. You know what I mean? By being here. Even if there are so many times that throughout this last year that I just lurk in the chat. You know what I mean? Like and watch some of you guys, and I don't say anything, but. So there's no interaction, like I'm not talking to you guys, but just you guys being there when I've needed you to be there, whether it's just that or I've reached out to you. You know what I mean?
I'm really lucky that my time of day, you know, if I'm having a bad day, there's usually someone in the States streaming in the afternoon.
That's the other good thing about the old international thing. Like, there's always something going on.
No, but you know what I mean? Like it's always a really pertinent time for me. Like 2-3 in the afternoon. You're usually going at 2-3 in the afternoon, whatever it is. And if I'm having a crappy day, man, I could just go on and have a chat, take my mind completely away from it, you know, and then just see what you guys are talking about. Get involved if I want, or just zone out, you know.
Because we're only humans. That's the thing. The biggest YouTubers, we're all humans, and that's the thing, folks. We really are.
And now, sometimes we live and breathe Lego. Like we like, you know, like there's so many of us. This, you know, our core, you know, group and everything. You know that we bleed Lego. You know what I mean? So sometimes it's nice when we're watching stuff that we're not talking about Lego. You know what I mean? Like we're just talking about other random stuff. You know, in general too. You know what I mean?
Life, Lego, love, and having a laugh. That's what
That's
it's
right.
about.
Exactly.
I think that's why Hive, your streams are important. I love listening to your streams because I still have that connection to Lego. But you talk about
Thanks.
like everything. I mean the Sunday streams, not the Hive stream. The
Oh,
Sunday
come on,
streams,
like the Hive stream.
Even the late night ones. It's like night
I'm
and
in
day.
bed.
I know.
I'm
I
in
just
bed
gotta be.
when they're
I
on.
gotta be careful not to bore people with economics, man. You know what I
No,
mean?
but the
Well,
Hive
I'm in-
streams,
I'm-
the Hive
On the
streams
Hive
are
stream, I'm in
what?
bed, so I don't get to see the Hive streams. But the Sunday stream is brilliant because I can do stuff in the kitchen, listen, comment, or just leave it on if I can't comment this. So I think yours is very important. Because it has the Lego connection, and it still has that stuff that you think about all week long, and then you guys talk about it. You know what I mean? It's brilliant.
You know what it feels like? Like the Hive streams, like especially when they're on like a Friday or a Saturday, it feels like we're going to a bar, right? And we're all like just kind of letting it all out in the bar, it's just.
It does have that feel.
Like
doesn't it?
everything that we like usually kind of guard, it's all goes out there, and then the Good Morning Brick Hive or Brick World, that's like church. Where now you're like,
yeah, everybody dress up and watch your language.
Or have to like, I shouldn't have done that yesterday.
Speaking of bellends,
yeah. Speaking of bellends and born again AFOs, let's bring him in, shall we, folks? We got someone from. I think he lives near you, Mark. Actually,
Not too far away. But you didn't know where I lived until we put it in the comment.
And I almost pronounced it reading as well. Anyway, let's bring him on, shall we, folks? He's a guy who's had a year, and I met him this year actually. And do you know what? He's actually a nice guy. Two, I think he wears his shorts rather a bit too tight, but I'm just saying. There's a story behind that as well, folks. Also, he's strangely taller than I expected him to be. It is, of course, my good friend Thomas, aka Tech Productions. Hello, mate.
Hey, Tech.
Oh, he's on mute. He's on mute.
Big build-up, and
We bring him in. Look, there he is. Look, that's him.
Let's awkwardly
See the
look at
struggle.
Tech right now while he can't talk.
He had all this time to get ready, and he's
I
still
know.
on
He's had all
mute.
that time to get ready. Honestly, folks, the abuse he's given us in the background.
Yeah.
Oh, he's still mute.
Nerve of it, honestly.
Let's hurl the
okay.
abuse at him while he can't answer
You don't
back.
get this on mockumentary, do you?
Unbelievable.
Look at him,
look at him 1 minute.
Oh, he's had a
Thanks for coming, Tech. Thanks for coming.
Thanks, Tech. Happy New Year.
Classic Tech, that isn't it? Comes quick.
Oh, I love it. Someone else I do love and a massive influence on the community, especially with Richard and Hive, is this geezer. Snap to Grid Brick, right?
I know, man.
Honestly,
That's been an awesome dude.
You are an amazement. You really are a phenomenon. I can't even believe I can even say that word. Now, what I will say is this, folks. Everybody who's watching this back, you will be able to comment on this live stream after the stream, which I've just noticed. So please do.
Yeah, I was trying to comment earlier. I was like, you comment.
You can't comment until after the streams happen. It's a bit
Yeah.
strange, really, because I'm sure we used to be able to do that.
Well,
But
no,
anyway,
the comment section is the chat when it's live, and when it's not live, you get a comment section.
So whatever you do, folks, put something in the comment after the stream. Now, just going back to our good friend Snap. Anyway, I'm going to start working backwards through this. Snap, my good friend, this is for you.
Detach cable! Cable detached!
Now, also, while we're here, I'm gonna get some of these knocked out before Tech comes back in again. Barry, aka Fooling with Bricks, this is for you.
It's right here, Ray. It's looking at me.
He's an ugly little spud, isn't he?
I think he can hear you, Ray.
And lastly, my good friend Trevor, this is for you.
Oh my God, is this my acceptance to Hogwarts?
Awesome. And I'll do a few of the others a little bit later, folks. But anyway, it's time to bring Tech in. Hopefully, Tech is sorted out his tech. Love the irony in that name. Let's bring him, shall we, folks? We love him. He's a little bit taller than me. Some might even say, I'm just going to leave it to you to say it, actually. But let's all wish him a very happy New Year. Hey, Tech.
Oh, is that better?
Yeah, that is better. You did a different angle. That's what it is. It's your good side.
No, we can hear you now. It's not bad.
Sorry. Oh, just for you, Greg.
Yay!
Happy New Year, Tech.
Happy New Year, everyone. It's good to see you all.
You too.
It's good to see you, dude. And it's good to see you flexing your mosaic in the background there. I love that.
Of course. It's got to be done, right?
It's like the thing last year. It really was.
No, it was the thing the year before and last year, and I'm going to make it the thing next year as well.
Tomorrow.
Milk it for every penny.
Fantastic, mate. That's what it's. Honestly, milk it as much as you can. Start a new platform, rename your YouTube channel, and just do the same content. It's brilliant.
And then I can upload the video again because it's new to that channel.
I've done that before. I've actually taken videos of speed builds I've done, and then somehow kind of managed to convert them into a portrait mode and put them out as a short, and it did even better. So that's weird. It's true. Strange but true. It really is. Anyway, Tech. How the devil are you, mate? Are you going to be going to the Lego store tomorrow, or are you thinking, I'm going to buy something tonight on a after midnight?
I'm still not sure. I'm undecided. Part of me wants to go down because I know Johanna's going to be at Bristol and SW is going to be down there as well. So part of me wants to go. I'm quite tired, so I don't know. I had a bit of a late night last night. But yeah, I'm excited. I want to get some of the Star Wars figure packs. I think they're going to be pretty cool. Obviously, Monkey Kid's not going to be in store, so I'm kind of on the fence. I'm going to be like, I don't know if I'll get a couple of sets tonight or if I'll just wait till double VIP points and a good promo. I've got plenty of other stuff that I've got to build and
Tech, can I ask you something?
Go for it.
Do you still think I should get that Monkey Kid set instead of like one of the modular buildings or the Daily Bugle?
With the new one coming out,
yeah.
I mean,
I just want to know if you're still on that hill.
Oh, I still love it. Like, I still love it. I think it's great. I do think that if you've got all modular buildings, the scaling of it is a little bit. It's like a little bit smaller. Like each building and each section is like roughly 8x8 plates. So it's like it's almost like smaller modulars, but together as one, I think it will still look quite good. I don't know. I guess it comes down to personal preference, but I love it. I'll obviously be getting it.
I mean, because it's on my list. I just haven't decided. You know,
it's quite reasonable as well, right? I think it's like what, 120 here.
Yeah, that's the other thing too. That's very appealing is the price.
Yeah.
So Brick Hive, what is it you fancy getting then?
Well, my original plan, and it's still my pretty solid plan, is I'm going to try and get the Daily Bugle at the store.
Oh, nice.
If they don't have it, I'm going to immediately get. I was going to get the new modular.
Yep.
But like I said, anything could happen.
I know. I genuinely phoned up Blue Water store today, and I said, the Monkey Kid sets, blah blah blah, because I've seen them appearing in the shops recently, and they said no, they're not getting them. I was shocked. I was like, I want the rabbit mech. I'm desperate for that. I'm not desperate for it, but you know, I love it. I just can't believe they're doing it because Monkey Kid is arguably the best wave out of anything this time around. I didn't think I wouldn't be saying that a year ago. Certainly not while I'm wearing a cargo shirt. But yeah, it really is. So I'm a bit like, oh, that's a bummer. So I'm definitely getting the modular tomorrow. And like I say, if anyone's around and they want to jump in a stream, feel free. But I'm going to be streaming tomorrow, folks, from 2 p.m. UK time. That is bearing in mind that there's not massive traffic holdups on the M25. I'm also going to meet a couple of peeps tomorrow as well, Victoria, and I'm going to meet Red Carnage tomorrow as well. So we'll be up bright and early. I'm literally going from here to a party to the Lego store. So God knows what state I'm going to be in. But
Victoria,
make sure you document it, Greg.
I am going to document it as well. I'll send you some pictures, Britzy.
No. Put a video out. Let everyone see it.
I know.
I want to be able to comment publicly.
Exactly. No. So it'd be a good fun though, and I can't wait. And it's going to be. I don't know what it's like to be slightly. How can I put it? Tired. And in a Lego queue at the same time. They're talking of beautifulness.
Hey, what's up, Brian?
Oh, we've got Brian out there as well. Bricks O'Brien. Cheers, dude.
Hey, no lag.
Hey, no lag.
Hello, no lag.
Hey, no lag.
Hey, no lag.
What are you shy for?
Happy New Year, no lag.
Happy New Year.
What were you doing?
Playing Spider-Man Riders game.
Miles Morales.
Yeah.
On his new PS5.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, Miles Morales. Is that good?
Is it good?
Yeah.
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 We were stuck a few times. We had to kind of cheat and look up a bit of YouTube and see how we get out of places. But we got there, didn't we?
Yeah.
Yeah. Have you got pizza hanging off your chin?
No.
What's that thing? Look. Yeah.
Oh, that's my pizza.
Yeah, I know. It's gross.
I know that was there.
No, yeah,
Look, watch it. Your dad'd be after that.
Can we say hi? So say hi to Greg.
Greg.
And say hi to Richard.
Hi, Richard.
And say hi to Shy.
Hi, Shy.
And say hi to Brandon.
Hi, Brandon.
And say hi to Craig.
Hi, Craig.
And say hi to Nicole.
Hi, Nicole.
Oh, look, FLX is here.
I know.
Hi. And say hi to Mark.
Hi, Mark.
Hi,
Tag. Hi, Tag.
Hey, buddy. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
Oh, that's funny. Okay, you go back to Spider-Man. And say goodbye to everyone. Say Happy New Year,
Happy
chat.
New Year, chat.
Smell you
On
later.
a leg.
Smell you later.
Again, an egg. Very, very cool. Very cool. So, Sai, what do you think 2022? Oh, God, it sounds so... It's a long way. Isn't it? We're like literally in the 20s. That makes it... Doesn't it sound old when we say we're in the 20s now?
I know.
Yeah,
like, you think of the 1920s. You think of Charleston. You think of Prohibition, and it's weird to say we're in the 20s. 2022.
I realize
think
you're
will
that
be
old,
going-
Si.
What? I remember it
realize
like.
you're that old.
No, I think it's going to be a great year. Definitely.
I think so too.
Last year was good. This year, I think Lego-wise, we even better.
Yeah, I've got a survey running, folks, and please, by all means, feel free to leave us a thumbs up as well. But I've got a survey going, just asking people if they felt this year was the golden year of Lego. So it's a very simple one, saying yes, no, or not really too sure. But what do you feel about that side? Do you think this has been a golden year? Craigster's kind of, not necessarily looking like he's in agreement. But what do you reckon, Si?
I'm not sure because I always find myself chasing Lego sets from the year before, and it kind of runs into the two. So I think it was a really good year for bigger sets and expensive sets. It was great for Marvel. Like, I love Marvel. I think it was a great year for Marvel. DC died. I don't know what happened to DC. But in general, yeah, I think it was a really good year. Golden year, I think maybe the year before was the golden year. Like, when was, last year I think was the year 2020. 2020 was the golden year, I think.
Yeah, why 2020 though? Well, that's interesting because this year we've had the Titanic, the AT-AT or Walker, whatever you want to call it. And what was the other big ones? We had the world one. I didn't like that at all, really, in all honesty.
The map.
That's because you've got no sense of direction. That's why you didn't like it.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know. I
Proved that there was places outside London.
Yeah, just in London and that'd be it, wouldn't it?
I grew to love it when Richard was using it as for a point of reference for his memberships. And that didn't really work out too well. But it was a good try though, Rich. But as big as it is, it's too small for you, wasn't it? That was the thing. But what I mean, look, some people love it. I personally don't. It looks like the world's iced over for a start. But
global warming.
I like it. That's true. That's true. But I do like the Titanic. I don't think I'll ever buy it, but I can definitely appreciate it. And I do like the AT-AT.
I think it was a golden year for Marvel. We finally got the CMFs we've all been looking for. We had a really good advent calendar for figures, not for builds. For builds, the Harry Potter one was quite good. But anyway, I digress. And Harry Potter, actually was a good year for Harry Potter too.
Yeah, that iconic one. Yeah.
But surprisingly, because everyone said it's a dead year, despite the fact that it was the special one, and then the sets came out and they were way better than expected, weren't they?
Yeah. Absolutely.
Yeah. What's tech? What's been? Well, I'm just gonna. The AT-AT is probably going to be your favorite set of the year. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you do definitely forget about some of those sets that you got at the beginning of the year. Like, to think that, well, I think like Spider Queen, like, or that first, like that second, or like our second proper wave of Monkey Kid was at the beginning of this year, right? Like Fly Through Mountain and that.
Yeah.
Which just seems absolutely absurd. And like, to be honest, like I've built a lot of, there it is, Spider Queen, great set. I've also found myself building a lot of older sets this year as well, a bit like Side playing catch up. But no, there has been some landmark sets this year. And it's been pretty cool. I mean, it's going to be pretty exciting going forward. I think this is like unlocked a whole new floodgate with like the Titanic and the AT-AT of like what Lego are prepared to do.
Yeah.
In terms of like sheer scale and like price points and stuff, I think it's scary if you're like into it, but it's also really exciting at the same time to see what they're going to do.
Do you think, Tech, that maybe next year, do you think maybe we might get $1,000 Lego set?
We got $1,000 already in Canadian money for a set. I think we will. It's $1,000 is probably where we.
That's what I'm talking about. €1,000, $1,000, or what would be £850 or something. But I think they might not be far off the 1,000, like the grand price point.
It will happen.
I think you'll get it 2023. You won't get it this 2022.
I think if you think like really,
even if they can't, even if it can't be justified by a piece count or a size or something like that, just the way inflation and stuff is along, man. Eventually, we will hit $1,000.
Yeah, inflation is definitely going a bit nuts at the moment. Certainly is. I mean, next year our heating bills are going to be very expensive. I'm loving the global warming at the moment. I have to say that because it's nice and warm here in the UK at the moment. I'm walking around in a t-shirt, so
we don't like it. Too damn hot.
I think realistically, if you look at going back to the Lego, I think if you look at it, what theme is Lego going to give that kind of like £1,000 set to? Like, it's love it or hate it, it's going to be Star Wars, isn't it? Like, that's like their safest bet.
Yeah,
and so are they going to put another like $800 or like $1,000 set out whilst they've got the Falcon, the Star Destroyer, and the AT-AT all out? That's why I think they'll probably wait for at least one of those to fall off. Maybe the Star Destroyer before they come in again. Maybe do a Death Star or
they'll want to look at the sales of the AT-AT as well, won't they? They want to see how well it sold, how it did, and it's all right us saying, they'll just be able to just knock out a huge set. They've got to be able to design it and build it, and it takes time. It takes time to do it. So I definitely don't think we'll see it this year.
Well, Harry Potter, they reckon, wasn't there in the like £500 set coming out from Harry Potter?
But they're planned ones, remember? So we know about them because they're planned. They've been designed.
Well, something we were discussing yesterday was the whole either Marvel or DC $500 set. Like, we're trying to figure out like what could they possibly make that would be $500? Because think about it.
Daily Planet, 100%.
No, but like, okay, look, how much was a Daily Bugle?
200,
like
350,
basically in American dollars. I mean, So how much more could you do with the $200 part? We were discussing maybe they'll do a Wayne Manor and then do the Batcave, like a double thingy kind of, you know what I mean? But do a $500 set, like even like the Harry Potter icon, because I was like, well, maybe they'll do something like Thor's hammer and the shield and like Iron Man's helmet, you know what I mean? Like, but even that icon, a few $100 tops. Like, what are they gonna do for $500?
Hive, is your mic like unplugged a little bit or something? It's a little bit crackly.
Yeah, you've gone all crackly.
Oh, it might be. I'll have to check.
Yeah, your audio went bad.
No, but it was like there's the next year they're talking about that. There's that price point put up for that new Star Wars set. That's probably going to be a Master Builder series. That's like that's just going to be another Death Star. That's not going to be anything that we actually want. It's going to be another Death Star.
Do we not want Death Stars though?
I think it's going to be a Death Star too.
Death Star has been taken. It's retired. The last time they retired a Death Star, they put another one out straight away.
Just let Hive talk for a sec so we can check his mic.
Oh, sound better at all? Or is it still crackling?
Pop out, Hive, and then come back in again. I think that will fix it.
All right, yeah, I'll do that.
So I did that the other day. Sometimes
mine was like that, yeah.
Yeah, it goes a bit.
Sorry, Richard. You can go ahead.
No, I've just seen Topic Brick saying it'd be Hoth, but I don't know. I can't see it. All I can see is them pulling out another Death Star at that price point.
Yeah,
it'd be a real difficult one for them to do enough Hoth or do enough Ewok Village or
Ewok Village.
Like that
yeah,
to
go
justify
with
that price point. You know.
Yeah, he's right. The price point makes it difficult to pick what it would be. I mean, you're talking huge Hoth, you're talking huge Ewok Village. If you're looking at,
well, I tell you what I want, right? And I think we'll get it. I'm pretty sure we're getting it in the next couple of years or so. I'm just throwing it out there, but I want a UCS Jabba sail barge.
I was just thinking the same thing. Great minds think alike.
Yeah, there you go. So we've seen bits of it this week, haven't we? So
bits of it, yeah.
What about a rebel ship like a Mon Calamari?
Yeah.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah, and I can't believe as well. I'm just afraid. I mean, it's a bit of a spoiler, folks, but I'm sorry, but I was shocked when that blooming Jawa took out Boba Fett. Just saying.
Wow.
A UCS Max Rebo, that's what I'm looking for.
Oh yeah, I want to see Max.
You've been spending too much time with Chris on that podcast, Rich.
How you doing?
Well, I mean, I guess he wasn't a weakened state, so
that's better.
Yeah, I know, but to be taken out by a Jawa, it's like, oh, really? Come on. At least
I saw you getting taken out by one of them kids' 10p machine, Greg. I thought you could.
The funny thing was, right? The thing is, right? He fell into that Sarlacc pit, 11 stone, and then he came out about 15 stone. What was all that about?
You keep saying that. We all blur. We all do that.
Was he saying he's full of gas or something from the Sarlacc pit?
Yeah.
You get middle age real quick.
You
remembered he had kids.
Fall in a Sarlacc, you hang around for a bit, you grab some oxygen off a stormtrooper. We have no idea how we got there.
Yeah, how did the stormtrooper get there?
You put on a few pounds. Let's not body shame him.
Max Rebo was on the barge, wasn't he?
No.
Yeah, that's another thing we're trying to figure out how
he
he
is a
survived.
species, though. It might not be Max Rebo. It might be I don't know, Jax Rebo.
Dude, but how about the dude next to Max playing that guitar thing, man?
he was good,
jamming, dude, on that thing. I was like, wow, look at that dude go.
I want those figures from that. That's what I want to see. I want to see those figures from that. I want to see some sets from that.
Well, and you know what? And maybe it wasn't Max. I mean, is he the only creature, of his type that plays that instrument?
How many love children can there be from a cross between a Smurf and an elephant?
that are musical geniuses at the same time.
yeah. What's the chances of him actually being able to play a keyboard? He's born, and you think, well, he's got to be good for something. Throw a keyboard at him and see if it
might
works.
be natural. The species is always good at it.
Yeah.
Craig's thought about that one. What do you reckon, Shy-Time? What did you think of Boba Fett? I think we can talk a little bit about Boba Fett now, can't we? Can we talk about Boba Fett? People out in the chat, do you mind if we talk about a bit of Boba Fett?
I mean, it's been a few days now.
Yeah, I mean, if you haven't seen it by now, it's only been 3 days.
Fake fan.
I just like the way he's portraying himself, like the all about respect over fear thing. That's like something that's really big in my worlds. So like, I can definitely relate to how he wants to rule, and like as far as everything else, like I'm enjoying it so far without getting into it.
Yeah, I think it's okay. I'll leave it at that. It's kind of okay. It's neither here nor there on me. I thought the sets look really expensive. There was just a few scenes that I thought, blimey, they look cheap. It looked like someone standing behind him with two bright lights and stuff like that. And is it me? How much Star Wars are we going to get on Tatooine? It's like it's the center of the universe. No one apparently goes to Tatooine. Nobody lives in Tatooine. Yet 9 times out of 10, where do we find Star Wars being set? Tatooine. So just saying.
I do like I like how they're doing how he survived.
Yeah,
kind of
straight
like
away.
flashbacks as opposed to like a straight up story, like just continuing from there. I like the fact that the audience is placed from where you kind of left off with Mandalorian, but still explaining his past. You know, because there are a lot of questions that people are like genuinely curious about if you don't know the lore. So like it's, you know, I'm curious to see how they continue with that. If it's going to be throughout the entire storyline, or if it's just going to last for just a little bit, or just all setting the scene for something bigger, hopefully.
I can see the flashbacks happening for the first couple of episodes. I still feel that we've got more flashbacks to happen.
Yeah.
Can someone tell me what is the time set difference between the Return of the Jedi and the Book of Boba Fett? What is that time?
Is it about 6-7 years?
It's
Yeah,
well, Mandalorian's 5 years from Return of the Jedi, so it's not that much further on, is it?
Yeah.
No, of course.
Yeah. Okay. Blimey. Old. What's his name? Bib. What's his name? The guy.
Bib Fortuna.
Yeah. God, he let himself go a bit, didn't he? Blimey.
In 5 years, yeah, he put on a few
he
pounds,
must have
didn't
got
he?
into Lego. So what did you think of it, Tech? I'm interested to know what you think of it, because you're doing a channel, Planet Tech, by the way, folks, that's heavily into the Star Wars universe. You seem to like it a little bit more than, say, the Bad Batch.
Yeah, no, so my thing with Star Wars, like, recently is the lack of like ambition or drive to give us like new characters in a new setting. And it was a bit like, I really enjoyed Mando season 1 because we established a load of new characters that had like really cool relationships with each other, and it was like exciting. I think that Mando season 2 kind of slowed down. We saw a lot of characters from pre-existing property, and I don't think the story actually got that much pushed on by the end of season 2. So I was a bit apprehensive. Did we need to reintroduce Boba Fett? I guess that's a whole different story. But for what it is, I've enjoyed it so far. I like the dynamic between Fennec and Boba Fett. I think that's going to be quite good.
Fennec's a great character,
yeah. I think we just need a couple of really good characters to be like new, fresh characters to come in, and yeah, just create some riff, create some just interesting on screen interactions, because I think that, for me at least, that was lacking a lot in season 2. Man.
I like season 2 Mandalorian. I watched it again recently, and I didn't think there was a weak episode in that. I really enjoyed it. Now, what I would like to see from the Book of Boba Fett, because I think there's a bit of a fan service doing this, Tech. I've got to be honest, because we don't necessarily really need it. But I'm looking forward to Kenobi, and guess where Kenobi is, folks? It's on Tatooine. And I'm kind of thinking to myself, right, that I'm just saying, like, everyone always says in the Star Wars universe, oh, no one goes to Tatooine. It's like, back and beyond, everything happens there. So what I want to see, if he's going to have one of these flashbacks, right, I want to see the flashbacks between him and Vader on Empire Strikes Back when he's in Cloud City. I want to know what's going on there. I want to know what his relationship's like with the Imperials and all that sort of thing. We'll probably never get it, but it's just stuff I'd like to see. So I love the old Imperial army. I really do. My favorite sort of phase of the bad guys, so to speak. I
also feel that John's trying to be cautious about introducing characters, making sure that you really invest in who's already created, and then like pushing out who, like he's trying to like win the fans' favor again. So I think he's just being cautious this time around. Like, he knew this the original season 1 Mandalorian was a knockout of the park as far as when it ended, and then how the second season ended for Mandalorian 2. Like, he has to be careful to not lose that momentum, because we all saw what happened with the new Star Wars line. Like, it didn't receive well with a lot of people. So like, trying to find that balance is like the key. You know what I mean?
It's getting new fans and taking care of the old fans at the same time. It's a knife edge thing, isn't it? Really?
Oh yeah,
very thin line.
That's why using these characters like Boba Fett are going to pique our interest as old fans, because we go, okay, what actually happened to the dude? It's good to get that backstory.
And you can't have a Mandalorian and not have Boba Fett mentioned. You know what I mean?
Well, and the thing that
is the lore of Mandalore. It's
Yeah.
for him.
My kid's 8 years old, and he thinks it's the best thing. Since...
What, The Mandalorian?
Oh, Mandalorian and the new episode of Book of Boba Fett. He just loves it. He thinks it's the best thing on TV.
I'm interested to see how the Mandalorian is without Grogu.
That's what the whole big thing that I was hoping about the Mandalorian and Book of Boba Fett is. Look, so far I love Boba Fett. You know, I love Mandalorian. But what I was really hoping, what would be going on is we would see different bounties. You know, they're bounty hunters.
Yeah,
I mean, that's what I was like. That was the impression I was gonna have of the Mandalorian. Was like, you know, like every episode or 2 episodes or so, like we just see a new bounty that he would go, a new job. Because dude, that's what I've always wanted from Star Wars is more newer stuff that we haven't gotten to really see. And there's a whole underworld of Star Wars, of bounty hunters and assassins, and you know what I mean. That you know, so yeah. So let's to what Greg just said. I'm hoping. Oh, Bo-Katan, yeah, Bo-Katan.
Oh, yeah. I like
that. Was cool as well,
my favorite Mandalorian, like literally my favorite Mandalorian. She literally messed up all of Mandalore and her the state that they're at. So like when they brought her back, I was like super like but like I want to see more of that culture. I was hoping to see like different like more characters in that realm, like to get to know like you know past this like all that, like, bringing all those characters back out, seeing like the history of it that you saw like in the Clone Wars like show. Like it would be nice to kind of like dive into that realm, especially because like I said before, Mandalorians are like so like you can't really like not talk about all this other stuff, but like I am hoping that they dive into other characters that are also Mandalorians that are well known in the lore. So I love it.
And I'm really I would really think that we're going to see other bounty hunters in Boba Fett. I've heard Boskus that we might see
That'd be good.
him. But I mean, dude, there's I can't even think. There's IG-88. There's I can't even think right now. A guy that's got the towel wrapped around his head and everything. Dude, there's a lot of characters, man, that we could see. But I'm also kind of curious to see what the dynamic's going to be with Boba Fett, because one of the great things about Boba Fett was just because Boba Fett was mysterious, and you know, I'm afraid that we might get too much of what we want.
That's fair.
You've just reminded me, Brick Hive. I watched a clip of Jango Fett being beheaded, and there's a shadow, and you see it. You see the helmet go flying, and you see the shadow of his head coming out of it at the same time.
Okay,
you do. There was just a shadow of it. It's literally a split second, and you miss it. But you're right, it was there because I expected when he picked it up, you think, oh, you fall out, but he didn't.
I know, I expected that too.
Yeah, we were wondering that last night because the first time I ever saw that movie, I was expecting a head to fall out, and ever since I've been like, is it stuck in there? Is it vacuum stuck in, or did it disintegrate or whatever? But okay, well now we know that we didn't see it like properly, but we saw a shadow. Okay, cool.
And if it happened, would you gasp or would you laugh? Because I got to tell you, he picked up that helmet and it just fell out, and he was like, "Oh my god!" Like it kind of
be a comedy moment.
Well, that was the bit. That was the thing that made me laugh when Snoke, with his tongue, big geezer like that, all powerful. He's like, that's the first thing. I didn't think, oh, he's cutting off. I just thought straight away. I was like, oh, he's got a big tongue, and that was it.
You would notice that.
I don't know how you look at things. But anyway, that's MNRK. What are you into Star Wars at all?
I was going to say I can't wait to hear Mark's opinion on it.
I was gonna you like your Star Wars Atari games? Just saying.
So I haven't watched any of the Disney Plus shows of it. No. I don't mind it. I just didn't get into. I'm not into it in the Lego sense, because to get into it now, there's so much to get into it to do it now. So I appreciate it from afar. But no, I haven't watched any Disney Plus shows, but I've seen the films. I've watched the films, so I know roughly what's going on. But yeah.
But what does float your boat then? What are you into? Like sci-fi? Any particular?
I'm into Marvel. I like all the Marvel films. I like I watch Disney Plus, so I'm into all of those those sorts of shows. But yeah, mainly Marvel. Yeah,
Marvel's
and really,
good,
if there's a
Marvel's
series that I like, I'll put it on and watch it.
Yeah. What's your favourite superhero? Just out of curiosity.
Kate Bishop.
Bishop.
Kate Bishop for me. Sorry, Mark. Go on.
What?
No, that's all right, mate. You carry on.
Why Kate Bishop?
My excitement for Kate Bishop just jumped out there. Sorry,
Do you like the way
No.
Bangs her bow or
Right,
something?
mate, you
Kate?
carry on.
Look, she is just the ultimate woman. Okay.
Wow.
Tech, at least have someone with superpowers like Mrs. Marvel or something like that.
No, they don't need to be super.
I was gonna say, I think she's got superpowers for Tech.
Yeah, she's got superpowers over me.
Is it for?
I don't know. It's Spider Woman,
or is it for Haley?
No, sorry. What is one of your favorite? We've got Naomi out there as well. We're gonna say hello to Naomi in a sec. But Manat, I must get out of you. What is your favorite superhero? And please let it be a good one.
It is a good one. So I'm a big fan of Captain America.
Okay, yeah, very good. Oh, sorry, I got to ask specifically what one? Steve Rogers or
yeah,
oh,
Steve
right,
Rogers.
That's good.
Yeah,
that's right. He's all right, Si. We like that one, don't we?
Yeah. I don't think anybody would pick John.
That's true.
No.
That's true.
No one would pick John.
No, I got to say though, I'm starting to work through the Daredevil series now. Oh, I love that.
Amazing. Yeah.
That is that guy. Hello, Naomi.
Hello, Naomi.
Happy New Year.
Never mind.
Good to see you, Naomi. Happy New Year. How are you doing?
You all right, aren't you?
Yeah.
You staying up till midnight?
Yeah.
Oh.
You're gonna keep your dad up.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And then what time will you get up tomorrow? About like 10:30, like you did today.
Well,
That's early for some people on this panel, that is. Isn't it, Tech?
Naomi and Nullig asked me to ask. Well, he didn't ask me. He said, "Does Naomi have a boyfriend?" And I think he wanted to ask you.
Oh, hello, love interest.
I'll let him know. I'll let him know.
He's he's into Lego, so he must be loaded.
Did you know the Lego stores in Ireland? All right.
He's either loaded or at a lot of debt.
Somewhere in between.
50 chance there.
If Nolan came over here, would you show him around the Lego store? Yeah. What about Si? Would you show Si around the Lego store? I guess, yeah.
It would be nice to be. I can't wait for one day when we see a video of Si actually walking around the Lego store. Honestly,
I would.
Dude, I'm gonna shed tears when that happens. I'm gonna be so happy for Si. I'm gonna be like, I'm so happy for you, Si. We did it. Hashtag Lego store for Ireland.
That would be funny. That would be funny. Yeah, so Tech, you was up actually quite early this morning. You messaged me.
Yeah, thank you very much. I was tuning into the Hive.
Yeah, 2 hours before I got up, Tech messaged me. I was like, oh, that's impressive. I actually thought he was ill or something, but that was all right. That's good. Nice to see you back in your usual studio as well, Tech.
It's nice to be here. COVID was a pain in the rear, but no, we're all good.
Indeed,
all
but
good,
you was
man.
okay with it though, wasn't you? Because
I was absolutely fine. Like I can see why people are transmitting it if they're like slightly skeptical and like are not testing and stuff. Because honestly, a little bit of a tickly cough, but any other time you would like go to work with how I felt, like it was fine. But no, I'd self isolated, had my 10 days, and my 10th day was up today. So
good stuff.
Wait, that's right. It changed. Because remember, it used to be 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
I forgot about that.
I think in America they've changed it as well, haven't they? Because it's now if you're asymptomatic, you only have to isolate for 5 days. I think it is.
Yeah, because Mrs. Hive was talking to me about it.
Yeah, my brother who lives in
7
Boston
days.
got it. Honestly, I've got so many people in my family that have got it at the moment. Like this new variant seems to be catching on like a trooper for people.
It's very popular,
Yeah, it skyrocketed. It really has.
It's really popular. Everybody seems to want it. It's great.
The virus of choice here. Yes.
Yeah, exactly. It's like the worst Christmas #1.
How cool would it be if you had it? You get like a Decepticon tattoo, like just automatic on your neck.
That would be awesome.
What Decepticon was your favourite, Shy? Because I have a very specific Decepticon. It was my favourite auto.
Me too, man.
Shy, I've always had you down as a bit of a Shockwave or maybe a Megatron man. Who was your dude from the Transformers? Oh, hello, he's going to go and get him.
Here's one I prepared earlier.
Like, well, let me show you.
He's going to pull out.
And I feel like I know which one he's going to pick.
Oh, is that Starstruck or something?
Starscream.
Starscream, that's it. Yeah.
I mean, there were others, but Starscream was the most popular.
Yeah, Starscream. He was funny though, wasn't he? He always wanted
He
to
was
be
a
number one.
whingy little thing, though, wasn't he?
Yeah, Megatron had the big weapon. He was always like, "Oh, shut up." You know.
You sound like you're from Essex, then, Greg. Oh, shut up.
I lived in Essex for 12 years. So sometimes it does rub off
shows.
me. Yeah, all right, Midding boy. But I was, I lived there for 12 years. I loved it there, actually. Really nice. Lived in a place called Tiptree. Apparently, well, not apparently.
Oh, what?
They make jam there. Yeah, Tiptree. Very nice.
Oh.
But yeah, I was a Soundwave fan. Always loved Soundwave.
Yeah, me too. All those cool cassette transformers that you could combine, dude.
Oh, Ravage was good, yeah. Rumbler, he was good. He was so powerful. He was like a little midget, but he had like strong arms, didn't he?
Mm-hmm. And dude, in the cartoons, they're always so funny, dude. Because there was two of them that were like kind of like brothers in a way. Because there was the cat, the bird, and then there was like two of the dudes.
Yeah, tiger,
you know what I mean?
Yeah,
but they had the funniest voices.
Laserbeak was the bird.
Laserbeak,
yeah. Laserbeak. Love Laserbeak. How about you, Si? You strike me as someone who would have liked the Transformers back in the day.
I loved the Transformers, and I can't remember which bad guy I really liked, but there was, this is a weird one. Out of the good guys, there was one that turned into a tape cassette or something. Do you remember him?
Well, that's Soundwave. That is.
No, there was an Autobot version of that. Yeah, there was a radio. I had him. He was red.
Red and yellow.
Didn't they have weren't there Dinobots as well, or is that the other?
Grimlock. He was funny. Grimlock.
Yeah, Dinobots are cool. On the Decepticon side, I really liked the Insecticons, man. I was really down with the Insecticons, dude.
Blaster was the one you were on about, yeah.
Blaster.
He was the red and yellow boombox.
I even had the microscope transformer toy.
No way.
Did you?
Yeah, dude. There was a microscope one.
I don't remember that one. Imagine that being a microscope. Blimey, that'd be right. Oh, what a thing to be transformed. I'm going to transform into a microscope. Oh, all right, fair enough. That's really useful. Do you know what I mean? You might as well transform into.
He was looking for COVID.
Yeah, smash that. Feed that to Megan. What about you, Mark? Was you ever into Transformers?
I vaguely remember watching the cartoon of it, but
what was your thing then? Did you like G.I. Joe or something like that?
I mean, growing up, it was watching all the Saturday morning TV. So the X-Men was a big one. The animated X-Men was amazing.
Oh, yeah, that was good.
That was the best watch. Those were always fun.
That is coming back, that show.
Yeah, you know what's crazy about that whole X-Men cartoon thing is I remember before that, like in the very late 80s, a one-shot cartoon came out called Pride of the X-Men. And it was about the introduction of Shadowcat into the X-Men. And I loved it. And I was always wanting them to do more of that particular type of X-Men, even though the one they did, the newer one they did was good. But yeah, I just never saw it again. It was like almost forgotten about.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
Cool. Now, Craigster, he's commissioned someone to do a video. I've not seen this. Am I okay to show it now, Craigster?
Yeah, go for it.
I've not seen it. I don't know what it's about. Or I can see a big picture of my head on it, that's for sure. And someone else on the panel as well. Yeah, I don't think it's quite to scale, Tech, shall we say?
I'll be the judge of that.
Yeah, he had to shrink the heads down to make them fit.
Anyway, so let's bring it in. I apologize profusely if it's obscene. I don't know what. It could be anything from Craigster. Anyway, let's bring it in, shall we, and see what it's all about. And then maybe we'll take a look at some pictures. So send me in your pictures, folks, if you want me to show them off to you. Tech, none of those rude ones that you send me. And
can I go live with it?
None from you as well, Nicole. All right.
I'm going to sausage.
Here we go.
Easy, miss. I've got you.
You got me. Who's got you? I just cannot believe it. He got.
Oh my god, that was great.
Let's do that again, Sherry, because that
Dude,
was
so good.
That was Hive at his best. All I can say, thank goodness I wasn't Lois Lane. Here we go.
Easy, miss. I've got you.
You got me. Who's got
You're right, that head has been scaled down.
You got me, mother.
I always feel safer in your arms, Greg.
Oh, me too, man. Do you know what? That's actually brought a little tear to my eye. Thank you so much for that.
That was great, BrickStage.
Good stuff, mate. Good stuff. Now then,
You can thank Nicole because she challenged him. So
I rather like. Well, Superman's one of my favorite superheroes. He is. Lady McBrick, are you a Marvel or DC lady?
Marvel.
Marvel. Okay. Any particular superhero take your fancy? Like a bit of Spidey,
I like
maybe.
best. If I had to choose, I would choose Doctor Strange.
Why is that? Do you like a bloke with a goatee beard or something?
I like Benedict Cumberbatch, so.
Oh,
what can I
okay.
say?
Yeah, that's fair enough. Though I gotta say, right? I gotta say this: is it me, right? And all the films I've seen with Doctor Strange in it, he doesn't really seem to know what he's doing. Like everything kind of sent us back to him doing it wrong. Just saying. What about you, ShyTime? Are you a DC or Marvel man?
Straight up Marvel. DC's cool, but like I'm all Marvel.
Yeah, I do like the Marvel. I have to say, I do like. I like the DC because what can I say, folks? I'm a massive Shazam fan, and I think we're going to get a Shazam movie in 2022, which is kind of exciting. Certainly, Black Adam. Yeah, that's good. The Rock, he's playing Black Adam, so that's going to be good fun. That is. So yeah, what about you, Hive? If you had to pick, I think you're going to go something like Wolverine, knowing you. But if you had to pick a superhero, what superhero? I'm not saying what you'd be like. Which one do you respect, or something like that? Well, who would be your superhero?
You know, honestly, I'd have to go with Colossus.
Colossus.
Yeah.
Is that because the accent? You like a Russian accent?
Niet. No, the great thing about Colossus was, you know, he was a really, really nice dude. But obviously, you know, he could turn into metal. And he was an artist, so I always kind of related to him on that level. Yeah. You know, plus he was in the X-Men, plus he had cool powers, and he even had a really cool superhero sister. That was part of the New Mutants.
Okay. Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Good story as well. Good backstory for him. I remember like he saved someone once from a big tractor thing or something like that.
I'd expect nothing less.
Yeah. Well, he's good though. I like Colossus. That's all. Just don't put him anywhere near a magnet. He's useless.
Right.
You know what I mean? But it just end up on a giant refrigerator or something like that as a magnet. So Lena, unsurprisingly, is going for Thor 100%. That doesn't surprise me actually. I do. The thing is, I've noticed that my favorite superheroes are very good with lightning. So I like Shazam, lightning, Thor, lightning, and I've got another favorite superhero. I forget who he is now. But anyway, they got
Black Lightning.
Yeah, no, I can't remember who was the other superhero. But anyway, Shazam's my absolute favorite. But I also quite like Plastic Man because he's quite funny. But yeah,
you look like Plastic Man.
I do like. I like. Do you think I look like him? Did you say?
You do look like Plastic Man. Yeah.
I don't think I got his attire. I don't think I got his. I certainly haven't got his legs.
Let me get the minifigure. Let me get the minifigure. Hang on.
He's going to go and get the minifigure of him. There we go.
You know, something that you said though about the lightning part, Greg. I wanted to say though that they did really good in the first Avengers was when Thor hit Iron Man with the lightning and it actually charged his armor up. I thought that was really brilliant how they did that because you know it makes sense. You know that he could convert all that electricity. Oh look,
that could be my new sig fig. Love his glasses.
At least he's got the shades on.
That's big.
Yeah,
Plastic.
I genuinely do like him. He's very stretchy.
Actually, he's very, very powerful. I
Yeah.
know a lot of people just think of the stretchy stuff, but because he can do that,
The
dude.
stretchy
Like,
stuff.
for instance, have you ever watched, on The Incredibles, if you watch Mrs. Incredible, like when she uses her different stretchy powers for different things, like, dude, there's a lot to be said for that, man. They did a really good job utilizing her powers.
Yeah. I've never really looked at it like that, but now you come to think of it.
Mm.
Well, what about you, Tech? You must like The Incredibles, don't you? You'd have a bit of Disney.
Incredibles is the greatest superhero movie of all time, and it's most certainly the best Fantastic Four film they've ever released.
Yeah. You know what, though? I have to agree with you because, again, they started utilizing Mr. Fantastic's stretchy powers a lot better after that movie came out. Because you could stretch and retract. You know what I mean? Your body, you can make your body denser. You know what I mean? Like you can do a lot of really cool stuff that you just wouldn't think about.
I tell you what, as well,
we've got
some amazing Incredibles minifigures as well. I don't know if anyone's got those. The Incredibles minifigures.
Yeah, I've got some of them. I've got the Brickheads as well.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. They did Frozone and Mr. Incredible, didn't they? I didn't get those, but I do have the figures.
Frozen's brilliant. I'm going to show a few pictures off. Then do a couple of super chats, and then have a chat, wind things down, and don't forget, peeps. After the stream, please do comment, like, and subscribe, all in that order. Well, actually, it doesn't need to be in that order at all. But if you do that, and then you're in with a chance to next week be in the draw to win £100, or at least a share of the £100 anyway. So let's show off some pictures. God knows what Tech's going to send me, but hey ho.
Yeah, I know where my humour's not wanted. That's fine.
Oh, okay. It's not humour; it's the pictures. It's
Hive appreciated it on his stream.
You damn right I will. You send me whatever you want, Tech.
You're going to regret that.
I encourage it.
Because OnlyFans, you get them all anyway.
Oh God.
Some geezer called Cy O'Connor has sent me a picture of a Venus flytrap. Just saying.
A what flytrap?
There we go. There we go. He was all proud of himself. I think it's one of his first sets.
Yeah. That's a great set, man.
Must have felt like a UCS set to build that one on stream.
I think he's just trying everything he can to. What can he possibly put in the beak of the Sarlacc? There we go.
You noticed we didn't see that in Book of Boba Fett?
There was no beak, was there? Yeah.
Nope. I'm glad they did that. I thought that was nice of them.
Yeah, I heard it squeal though. It was a horrible squeal.
Yeah, you did hear the squeal. It was great.
Yeah. I still want to know where the Stormtrooper comes from though. Just saying.
I was starting to watch some videos about some theories about that.
Oh, these are nice. Look at these. Beautiful, beautiful car. This is from Mitty Bricks, aka Tim Touch. There we go, Tim.
Nice.
Wonderful cars.
Yeah, man. And I love how they're all about the same scale, too.
Mm.
It's just great how they do that.
Is that the gift with purchase one in the middle?
I don't think so. I think
I think that's the one that came with the Riddler.
Batcave?
No, I want to say it's the one that came with the Riddler and the Gotham police car, like the Riddler helicopter.
I tell you what it is, Mitty, please do correct me if I'm wrong. I think that's the one that came out the 1989 Batmobile came out, but it came out at the beginning of the year.
In the Batcave?
No, it wasn't. It came out by itself.
It came out on its own.
Because I have it. I just can't remember where I got it. I can't remember what it came to.
I tell you what, though, I'd still want to drive around in the 1966 one. I
think that that would be a nice ride, like a convertible ride.
Yeah, definitely.
I would get the wind blowing through your hair.
Thank you as well, Mitty, for the well wishes. God, blimey, this is amazing. Here is how I'm spending my 10-day COVID quarantine. This is from Pink Wheels, folks. Check this out. Blimey, this is God, it's sensational. Anyway, check this out. Look at that.
Oh
wow,
that's pretty good.
That's awesome.
That's really good. Like amazing.
Yeah, that is really nice.
Is it one of those telescope buildings?
That's a build that it's kind of simple looking, but it's so elegant looking and so professional looking. It's a really nice looking build.
It's beautiful. It's
Yeah,
beautiful.
Who's
yeah.
that from?
This is from Pink Wheels. Pink Wheels. Also, Pink Wheels did this a couple of weeks ago. Pink Wheels, you got a thing for white? Because I like building stuff in white as well. This was another one that they did.
Oh, that's so good.
Mm.
Look at those steps.
Yeah, those are great steps.
I love those pillars.
And you know what that makes me think about? Again, that makes me think about doing a Hall of Justice build, man. I mean, I know Hall of Justice is a lot bigger, but it's those columns and everything that makes me.
Yeah, the columns look amazing. I love any type of like ancient Greek or architecture like that. It looks good.
That's a good shout for the DC set, isn't it?
Well, and maybe, you know, we don't know what that $500 superhero set would be. You know, I mean,
what about the Fortress of Solitude, something like that? They'd
oh,
be
that's a
boring,
good one.
but-
Dude. And I will freak out if they do a Legion of Doom, dude.
Yeah,
I will lose my mind.
Penguin. This is from Harry and Ian, aka the BrickBods. Apparently, they said they've been out hunting for penguins. You say a penguin looks more like a black and white goat to me.
That's so cool.
But it is nice. I do like that. Thank you for that, Carrie. Skellig has sent me pictures of the Slave One. Which one is this? I'm not actually sure which one that is. I think this is the new one. Oh, actually, I think it's the 20th anniversary one. Skellig, let me know where you got that stand from or how you made it. I like it. Well, look, it's like a jellyfish head. The face there. There we go. I think that's the 20th anniversary one, if I remember rightly. And there we go. There's a nice shot of it as well. There we go. Looks quite nice. Look, there's that one there, and there's the UCS one behind it. Have you built your one yet, Hive?
I did.
They removed the stud shooters, the spring-loaded shooters from it as well.
Yeah. Nice. It's a lovely model, isn't it, Hive?
Oh my goodness, it's gorgeous. It really is. It's a beautiful build.
It's a mock. Nice.
Who else?
Yeah, I was going to say he was saying he was selling his picture for the mock. So he's built that from scratch.
Nice.
Oi, Greg, clean your ears out. We're talking to you.
I know. I'm nodding. Can't you see? I'm doing at least three things at once.
That's how good a compliment you get, Skellig, when someone actually thinks it's a Lego set.
Yeah.
That means you've done a pretty good job.
That does.
It is a compliment.
It is a good compliment, actually. And I'd like to compliment this man here. And I'll tell you what, he does some amazing mocks. It is, of course, Rick Brickham, who was on last week, actually, folks. This is Tetris 1984 on Game Boy. Here we go. Ooh.
Nice.
Remember that?
Oh, I remember that green tent.
That's really good. I like that.
Yeah. And this is the where the inspiration's been taken from. This one here.
Oh, okay.
Oh, very cool. Very cool. I like that. Thank you so much for that.
The colors on that, I love that.
Oh, it was the proper old retro days, wasn't it? Proper old retro days. And this is the magic. I know Tech's always having a moan at me about the fact I've always got a Lego bag somewhere in view of my pictures or something like that. But there's actually someone who follows me on Instagram called the Magic Yellow Bag, and they appreciate that because that's what they kind of build it on. And this is like a Thor hammer made out of Duplo bricks.
Oh yeah, that's cool.
How cool is that, eh?
Oh, wow. We need to use that to whack you around the head and get this idea that those Lego bags are a good decoration out of your head.
That's for that's for the 4+ score.
Amazing idea. It really is. And I'm going to be taking that idea into 2022 as well.
Stay on brand, don't you?
For the frustration of any vegan out there. So let's think about plans that we've got for 2022. BrickScene, you got any plans for your channel in 2022? What you might be up to? What you might be doing?
Yeah, be more active. I feel that I've going back to what Hive said. You know, this last year now for me was a tough year, man. It got off to the wrong foot at the beginning with medical issues and stuff like that. So it kind of just sort of set the tone for the year, and I wasn't feeling it. So no, I'm feeling good now. Time to get back on that horse or that bike, if you like, and start making more videos. So yeah, that's it. I can't say that I've got any actual plans other than just being more active.
Same stuff, just more of it.
Pretty much, yeah.
That's good.
The city's almost all back together as well, so I'll start making videos on that too. Things like that. Branch out a bit.
Yeah, no, that's cool, man. Brickham's Den says, London Bridge Bricks, thank you so much for showing off the Tetris pic. Just to clarify, full images is my mock. It's digital. The close-up show. Oh, sorry, it's not. It's Brickham's Den, not. Oh, it's the same thing. And the close-up show that was actually made with Lego. Wow, that's pretty good. Nice one. Good stuff, dude. Honestly, you've got skills. You really have. What about you, ShyTime? What is maybe coming up from your channel in 2022? What's your thing?
I feel like this year I neglected my city. I haven't really done much.
You know, you haven't really done a lot with your city, man.
I haven't.
You're right. You're right.
A lot of my money's been diverted in other places. That's primarily the reason why.
No, you're right. You're right.
Mine as well.
Like your a lot of that huge Falcon army.
Yeah. But with the new modular coming tomorrow, plus like I did get a bunch of burps and lerps, so I can finally really dive into the rock work of it. There's a lot that I have planned for it to change it up a little bit. So that's not necessarily where my focus is going to be, but that's more of a promise to like I really need to get out there, because it's one of the passions that I've had in the beginning, and I've never really like gave it praise like I should have.
Well, I do you know what? Your city is one of my favorites, and I've been saying that forever. It really is ShyTime, and for anyone who's and there's a few city people out there that are a bit tight on space, like yourself, like High Tea Toys, and it just makes you think a little bit more outside the box, the Lego box, that is, folks, and you do a great job of what you do, and it's one of the best cities out there. You know, one of my go-to people to say, if you want to learn about cities and stuff like that, ShytimeIsMyTime's your man. Honestly, Shy, it's awesome. What about you, Sai? You got any thoughts about 2022?
The plan is to, when I started, I was uploading every single day for ages, over half a year, I think. So I'm going to get back to that. I mean, shorts are brilliant for that kind of thing. Get more involved in Instagram Reels and TikTok. Got to spread out a little bit more. I do hope at some stage to try out Twitch, see what that's like. But the main focus will be on YouTube, and like the guys have said, try and be more active, like on a daily basis. Because sometimes I look back and I realize I hadn't put out a video for like maybe 2 weeks, but because we do the backlog on a Wednesday and Thursday, and I hang out on a Friday, it seems like I've done a lot, and I haven't. So get back into the routine. But yeah, I mean, it's been great, and I haven't had a crap downtime with YouTube. So, you know, here's to 2022.
Yeah, I agree. Actually, because of you, Sai, I've got much more into like TikTok, and that's kind of fed into Reels and stuff like that. Because I got to be honest, right? It's great that you got the format of Shorts, Reels, TikTok, and I just use the same video. I'm not one of these people that puts into TikTok, then downloads it from TikTok, and then pops it into some other platform. I kind of use the same video, but in different aspects, so I can play around with it a little bit more. Yeah. Sometimes even just renaming it differently on different platforms, just to sort of see how it floats. So that's cool. Yeah. I'm pretty much the same as you, really. I'll be doing a little bit more TikTok and Reels. It's quite fun. I think, like I say, folks, anyone out there who wants to start a channel and anything like that, Instagram is a really good place to start. Yeah. How about you, Craigster? You're into you're a bit of a whiz when it comes to doing stuff like Twitch and stuff like that. You seem to kind of do stuff that suits you. What's going to be floating your boat in 2022?
I'm just going to keep doing what I've been doing. I'm going to finish this city off behind me because it's cracking on now, and I've got the mill stuff done. I'm going to finish Wayne Manor. If I put that on streams, which I probably will from time to time, then so be it, or I'll stick it on Instagram. And then I'm probably going to try and do some more collaborations this year because I really enjoy doing things with other YouTubers. So look out for that.
Good stuff. Well, hopefully, I'm looking forward to that. Actually, I like people doing collaborations. I love doing collaborations. I got the backlog with Sai. I got the transatlantic live stream with Brick Hive, and I got London Corner with you lot. I've got London Eye as well. Which, by the way, folks, I'll be doing one tomorrow afternoon, UK time. Lady McBrick. Now, are we going to be prizing you out of just doing Instagram and doing a bit of Twitch in 2022? What's kind of going to be your thing?
Definitely. Here you heard it first. I swear, not on my life, not even on my retirement fund, but I'm definitely planning to, because enough already. I went through OBS, I went through Streamlabs, and I even started with Twitch Studio. It feels as if I used every program, didn't do one live yet. 2022 must be the year when I really start streaming. Even if I really go the ultimate last step and hiring someone to set it up for me, because I can't stand it anymore, the trying out different things. Nothing works. I'm not very patient, but next year will be... I'm sorry.
It's a constant battle getting these things to work.
It
really is. It's old age. It's a thing. It really is. Talking of which, by the way,
did you call me old?
No, I was talking to Richard, not you. I'm far too light to do that.
Don't let him get away with that one.
Hello. No, that's purely at Richard, not you. And Nicole.
I just wanted to tell. I should have chosen a different name. Ladies.
Yeah, don't send the assassins in yet, Nicole.
That's it. Yeah, and so that's good. And that's the thing is sometimes it does take a little bit of time to kind of get it right. But I mean, look at the way when I did my introductions. I mean, it took blooming ages before I was kind of happy with what I said, and now I just go with how I feel. That's the thing. I used to just call it a plan. Here we go, all this sort of thing. But now I just go with how I feel, and quite often, folks, it's just pure excitement.
Way too long. That's what it is. It's way too long. We're going to shorten it down in 2022, Greg. Come on.
It's the story of my life. It's too long. Believe me, mate.
Yeah,
it really is.
No.
It's way too long. So what about you,
Greg? One thing that is really dear to my heart, I wanted to say, which is coming in January. Because on Instagram, there is an initiative starting in January. And it is called Mind the Brick, and it's all about mental health. So everyone, check out Instagram and check out the hashtag Mind the Brick, because everything mental health related, we really will take it out, bring it to our attention, all the different aspects. There are great people out there who shine a light on it, and I think it's very important to take a minute and think about it and just come together and realize we are all the same. We all battle more or less the same fights, and it's good to join forces and realize we are not alone. We are all in it together.
Well said, Nicole.
We are. We're just human beings. We really are. We're just a bit of complex chemicals. We are. And we've all got feelings, and people go through it, and you know, learn from other people, learn from their mistakes as well, folks. And that's what life's all about, really. Mitty Bricks was saying earlier on. We were talking about people in their 20s, 30s. And 40s, and he said, what about people in their 50s? Well, I tell you about being in your 50s. I always think in your 50s, right, up there's for thinking, down there's for dancing, and I'm going to leave it at that when you're in your 50s. At least that's what I'm thinking anyway. And when you're in your 60s, put your bloody feet up and enjoy yourself. You know what I mean? Now, talking to someone who I always love being on here because I enjoy their company very much is MNRK. MNRK, you're
Yes.
relatively new. You're still shiny and not bitter and twisted. What's going to be coming up from you potentially in 2022? Where would you like to go?
So for me at the moment, because I still have a very hectic full-time job, I will just continue to do what I'm doing, but each different time I'm on YouTube or on Twitch, I meet new people, get to know new people, and build a community of people that I get to know. So for me, it's going to be continuing to do Instagram because that's where it all started. Continuing to do content on YouTube and also on Twitch as well. So for me, it's very much like Craig, the same thing, just continuing doing more of the same thing, and just looking forward to meeting lots of new people.
Good stuff, mate. Good stuff. It's a good formula. It really is, and there's nothing wrong with that. And you know the thing is, right, folks, and it all goes about, especially what Hive was talking about earlier on with, you know, work kind of getting him down and things like that. It's all about doing stuff that you enjoy and keeping it, making sure it's kind of sustainable as well. There's always times when you've got to work really hard, but there's those times as well when you've got to kind of not work so hard, take it easy, recharge yourself, right? And kind of get, you know, reinvigorate your love for things. And that is a thing as well. So we're only human, folks. Just keep reminding yourself of that. MNRK, thank you so much. Young Tech, you've kind of reinvented yourself again this year. You have with Planet Tech. It's a very cool channel, very much into Star Wars. You kind of still dabble again with your tech productions stuff. What about you, dude? What you got any sort of thoughts about 2022?
I think Planet Tech going forward is going to be my main focus. I still do mockumentary on tech productions, and I still would like to do the occasional build stream. Like, I'm still a huge Monkey Kid fan, still a huge Disney fan. I do love just hanging out on live streams and stuff as well. So I definitely will use tech productions for that, but Planet Tech is definitely my main focus at the moment. And yeah, just I've got like personal goals that I want to set for myself, and I think what for me is most important is for the first time in maybe 2-3 years, I'm going into a new year with like a really, really positive outlook on loads of things, not just with YouTube, just tons of things. So I'm feeling optimistic, and I'm feeling motivated for loads of different things. And I hope to continue having times like this where I get to hang out with some awesome people and meet loads of new people, I'm sure, as well. So yeah, I'm just excited, positive, and motivated, I think.
Yeah, that's nice. And sorry, isn't that a nice place to be in?
Absolutely, yeah. I mean, well done, Tech. I'm proud of you.
Thanks,
yeah, man.
Because we love him again a week into the new year, and let's see how he's feeling.
One day it reverts back to the good old
he's still young. He's not bitter and twisted like us, Richard.
That's it. That's the thing. It really is. Hive, you've got a lot of things to look forward to in 2022. The sun's coming up on a new year, on
Indeed.
a new job, a new house. You've been through a lot of change this year, man. You're going to have some really cool stuff changing early in 2022. What are your thoughts for 2022?
I really feel it's going to be a much, much better year on at least the side of that I was talking about that wasn't so great last year. As far as the Lego goes, it's hard to say, man. I don't think it's going to get worse. It's hard to say where Lego's going to go because they're making such intricate, beautiful looking builds. It's weird, you know. I've talked about this before, how it seems like they're almost like creating this wedge between adult stuff and then like really young kid stuff, you know what I mean? Because on the side of like Star Wars ships and stuff like that, and other types of themes, I've seen this starting to it's creeping in where they're making stuff cheaper, but at the cost of the set, you know what I mean? It's a much simpler version of what it is.
Yeah.
And on the other end of the spectrum, you've got like they're making the Titanic and the typewriter, and like even if you don't like the typewriter, man, I mean it's still a very awesome build, you know.
Oh yeah.
So it's hard to say where they're going to go and what they're going to do. But as far as me, yeah, I'm just really looking forward to a great year. And I have a lot of plans for the channel. A lot of different things are going to happen. Some of it because I'm just putting different stuff in the channel. Some of it because I'm in a much bigger space now. Some of it because I'm going to have more time and I'm going to be a much happier person. So I'm really looking forward to 2022. And I really hope also, you know, setting me aside, I really hope for everybody, like this year is going to be better than 2021 or, you know, in 2020 for that matter. I mean, it's been a rough couple years for all of us, you know, everybody out there. And it's like, we all need a break. Like we all need some type of big breath of fresh air and knowing like, I don't know, but I'm just glad, like I said, we've talked about this many times, all of us, we're here for each other. You know what I mean? And it's really important that we're here for each other.
Yeah. And that's the thing. But when you're in lockdown, what a lot of people haven't liked is the insular side of that, where you kind of, instead of looking out and having goals and things to do, you actually, the mirror, you're kind of looking at the mirror and it's reflecting back at you. And, you know, and I think some of that's quite a lot to do with it. And how we kind of perceive ourselves, and you know, we it's good to know that you're in a good place, Hive. It really is. It warms my heart knowing that, and it kind of warms my heart knowing that pretty much everyone on the panel is going into 2022 in a good place. And London Calling has always been a good place for me, and that's why I will continue and endeavor to continue doing London Calling every Friday, every week that I possibly can. So thank you everybody for that. That's kind of like a nice place to kind of hook and pop up London Calling.
Can I say something, Greg? Can I
just go for it,
on behalf of all of us, I'm going to say thank you to you for putting on this every week for us, because mate, we have somewhere to go. We have, mate, and I tell you now, like I've said that I met you through BrickHive, but you know, I've met so many people through this that it's been a platform that's helped me and given me something to do every Saturday morning.
Yeah, I can say also, I mean, we all have our circles.
Congratulations and thank you.
But yeah, Greg, your London Calling has been like a glue, you know what I mean, for the community. You know, a lot of us are here at different times. A lot of us met each other through here. You know, and like I said, we all have different circles and different things, and you know, but it's and I will say also, it's not just London Calling. London Calling is just the biggest first one that comes to my mind, but there are different things in the community that are like staples for me. You know, I don't want to speak for everybody, but like Cali Brick Click's another one. You know, like I you know, even if I miss one, I'll go back and watch it. You know, like the streams that Cy has, and the stream, like all the stuff that everybody does, man. I mean, it's just important that we all have this stuff to go to. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But
they're like,
yeah, definitely, man.
like pillars in our life, folks. We love it. You know, Friday. You know, there's so many things that I associate. It's like with BrickScene on Sundays, BrickHive on Sunday as well. Shy Time for Cali Brick Click. Tech for Midsummer Murder stream time. I'm never going to let you forget that, Tech.
I knew you were going to get that in there. Not
Mondays. Mondays for mockumentary. There's pillows. There's pillars, I should say, not pillows. I could do with a pillow right now. But there's these pillars in our community, and it's all the stuff that happens in between them is the stuff we have to watch out for and look out for each other and stuff like that. And whether you're on Instagram, whether you're on Twitch, whether you're on YouTube, we all have the love of the brick, and we're all here for each other. And that's the thing. And that's what, you know, that's one of the things, not going too deep, but that's one of the things I love about London Calling and watching everybody else as well, especially when there's kind of news and there's ripples going through the community. It's just fun to see how we all react to these different things. Now, just going back to a bit of popularity, this here is a mock this week that Studs Studstidious, and I think it's a rather good one actually. In fact, he's pretty good at when it comes to mocks. Let's be honest, folks. And Redmond's just sent me a picture as well, so I'll show that off, Redmond. But I just want to show this off because it's very cool and it's very now and it's very much of the pop culture. And there we go. I saw some pictures earlier on this week. Actually, do you know what? I'm going to make it a little bit bigger. So I say a little bit bigger. It's going to be a lot bigger. Let's go solo. And talking to solo as well, I just want to say, Solo Brick Builder, if you're out there, hope all is well with you, brother. Because I know you're going to make a bit of a comeback next year. But you know what, folks? He was on London Calling for about 75% of these. And it's only in the last sort of few months that he's been missing. So hope all is well with you, dude. This is from Studstidious. This is the Back to Tank.
Yeah, Sidious is an awesome mock maker, man.
Cool. That's a great mock, man.
Yeah,
It
dude.
is.
And he's like, he reminds me of Jesse from Jesse Bricks Galaxy. Like, he makes these things so fast, dude.
He does indeed. And I tell you what, right? He wants to keep away from those Jawas because one dodgy Jawa and that's it. He's out of it. Who else has sent me a couple of pictures? Someone sent in a couple of pictures right now. We have got Redmond has sent some pictures as well. This is Redmond tonight. This is. Oh, I love it when people send me pictures and then watching our good selves. Look at that. Look. And there we go. That's well, I wonder what that was then. It's a bauble. That's just pretty cool. I like that as well. We've got the Lego figures in the tree. Who's that smirking in the background? And this is Gary Millane, all the way from Ireland, I believe, Si. Showing off some stuff that he's been doing.
Oh, nice.
Well. I like that. Is that? Yeah, I was going to say, is that Harry Potter?
Yeah.
Harry Potter. Yeah. My church mock. Oh, I like that. Good stuff. Like that. Honestly, it's like a congregation being here. It really is. So anyway, after that, let's end the survey and see where we got to with that, and then we will wrap up things here, folks. So let's end the poll. It was a simple question. It was basically, did we feel that this year was the golden year of our good old love for Lego? And the survey said yes, said 48%. I think it's quite good. It's quite healthy. Not sure. It's been okay. Was 36%. It's fair enough. And 15% said no. It was a long, long time ago. And that was 113 votes tonight, folks. So thank you so much for that. I think it's been quite a good year for Lego. And as expensive as it gets, and as expensive as life gets, folks, because let's face it, inflation, heating bills, and all that jazz, it all eats away at our incomes. Let's face it. But at the end of the day, I think being an AFOL, and I've said this to Ninja several times, it's not about how much Lego you buy and collect and all that stuff. Lego hauls are a very small, minute part of it all. It's that mindset of being an AFOL. It really is. And that's the most important thing. Another important thing as well, the giveaway. I will be doing the giveaway next week at 8:30, folks, UK time. That's 3:30 EST USA time. And all you got to do is just make sure you like and subscribe and comment on this video after the stream is finished. If you're watching this back, do it now. And also as well, I want to wish everybody on the panel, everybody out there, a very, very happy new year. And happy new year to you, BrickScene, ShyTime, Si, Craigster, Lady McBrick, Mark, Tech, Brick Hive, and of course, Jake, who was in earlier on as well, and to all you lovely lot as well. So on that note, folks, just for tonight, because I want to wind things up now, we've been going for two and a half hours. I'm going to finish off with a little video just to say goodbye, because a long, long time ago, someone actually said what I normally say in a much better way than I said it. So for now, I want one on the panel when I normally finish off my videos. It's got much more eloquently than I could possibly ever dream of saying it, which is why I want to leave it to them. But for now, I just want to give everyone on the panel the kind of the thumbs up to sort of wave everyone goodbye and everything like that. It's been great having you all here tonight, folks. It really has. And for now, I'm going to leave you with this thought for the year, and I wish everybody a very, very happy new year. Happy New Year.
Happy New
everybody.
Year.
Happy New Year.
Happy New
We'll see
Year.
you tomorrow.
Bye.
It's about all the time we have.
So everyone out there, each and every one of you out there, blah 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 blah, and Lego is a wonderful thing, and each and every one of you lot are too. See you next week then. Bye.
Oh my god.